There we go. Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my guy, Charles Jackson. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Trade deadline today. Eager to see who else gets traded, even though we just found out Giannis ain't getting moved.
All I know is Wizards FC, we up. That's all I know. We up. We fucking up. But before we get into the trade deadline madness, gotta give our last football takes, well, second to last, until next year. We gotta talk about Super Bowl 60. But first, I do want to say, before we start, the Pro Bowl's trash. The Pro Bowl's trash. I feel like the NFL, they just need to get rid of it, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even know it was on. Didn't even know it was on. And
When did it come on?
see,
when did it come on?
it came out on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I ain't hear nothing about it.
That's my point. It came on Tuesday. They usually do it on Sunday, the week before the Super Bowl, but they usually do it in like Orlando or like Hawaii. They put it in San Francisco. If I'm a player, it's like, why do I want to go here? It's like they ain't technically no vacation. Well, it is, but it's not. I want to go to like Hawaii or something. Bro,
Yeah.
they need to get rid of it. It's flag football, and then they be doing all these other types of like little games and stuff, bro. Just get rid of it. I know they won't because it's money reason. It's the same as like the NBA All Star game. It may be trash, but you need that bread. You need that bread. So I understand it, but at the same time, if you ain't at least, you don't even gotta tackle, but at least just make it somewhat look competitive. I'll be cool, but at the same time, y'all playing flag football. It ain't the same. It's just garbage. It is trash. So NFL, man, get rid of the Pro Bowl, bro. Y'all got to figure something out. And then none of the good players are playing. I know you a Shador guy. Shador said that Joe Flacco should not have been there. I don't care
No.
what no one tells me. Those two, nothing against them. Congratulations to them. They should not have been there. We
I
want to see
seen
the stars. Oh, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
seen I seen Shador on. I said, what? What the hell? He ain't even doing nothing to make the Pro Bowl.
He didn't. Nobody wanted to be in there. So it's like, hey, we just got to get somebody. Bro, they asked Justin Fields, do they want him to be in there? He told them no.
That's
Bro, like, how'd
sad.
that look? Justin
That's
Fields
sad.
played bad, got bitch, but you asking basically a bitch player to come in. Like, be serious. It's bad. Players don't want to be there. Like, the Pro Bowl's garbage. But forget the Pro Bowl. I wanted to get that off real quick, but let's talk about it. Super Bowl 60. The New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks face off for one final game. It's for all the marbles and for that one team to hold up the Lombardi trophy. So I want to know, who is your final pick this year between the New England Patriots and Seahawks, and who do you have winning this game?
Um, well, to start off, both quarterbacks are hurt. Well, everybody's hurt at this time of the year, but I think Drake May is his shoulder, and then Sam Darnold is still that oblique. With Drake May, is that in his throwing shoulder?
Yeah, right throwing shoulder.
Um, uh, I low key, my gut is telling me to go Seahawks only because they have more weapons than the Patriots. Both defenses are good. But the injury with Drake May's shoulder, and then the lack of weapons that they have on offense. Yeah, they got Diggs, they got Hollins, they got Booty, they got some pieces, but I feel like the Seahawks have better offensive weapons. So it's sad to say, but I'm gonna pick the Seahawks, man. I don't want to see Sam Darnold get a ring, but his team is the better team. So,
What did Sam Darnold get a ring? What did Sam
huh?
Darnold do to you? Why y'all
Yeah,
want to
he
see
ain't
him
do
get a
nothing.
ring?
I just rather see Drake May get it than Sam Darnold. That's all. He ain't do nothing to me.
I'm like, what did Sam Darnold do to you? That's like, and, and low key, the Seahawks probably got a better defense. Probably got a better defense than the Patriots. Or I mean, pick either one. I'm kind of in the same boat, G. I know the Seahawks team is better. More weapons. You can arguably say the better quarterback. You can argue it this year at least. You can argue the better quarterback. I think the better defense is just when, like you said, when you look at the weapons, there is no Zach Charbonnet, but when you look at K9, Kendall Walker, JSN, top 5 receiver this year, Cooper Kupp, AJ Barner, like they got a lot of weapons. And then when you look on the Patriots, you got Diggs, decent. Mac Hollins, like you said, barefoot guy.
Hunter Henry.
Yeah, Hunter Henry's good. Booty, Travion Henderson, Ramondre. I think they got the better running game. But I think overall, though, I think the Seahawks just got the better team. I think they just got the overall better team. That being said, I'm picking the New England Patriots only because deep down, like you said, my head telling me Seahawks, but my heart is telling me the Patriots because I just feel like seeing a young quarterback and Drake May go in year 1 when it wasn't that good to year 2 and basically go to the Super Bowl. I just look like, damn, that'd be so cool if he win the Super Bowl. And then I know it will low key push some agendas. They gonna say he better than Caleb Williams, your guy. They gonna say he the best quarterback in that class. Now, do I think so? Yeah, pick your poison. It is what it is. But some agendas will be pushed if he does win. I just feel like the Patriots do have a legit chance. I think the offense isn't as potent as the Seahawks, but I think the defense is good enough to probably withhold a Sam Darnold. I don't think Sam Darnold is going to play bad, but I do believe that Drake May could go up there and perform the same as Sam Darnold. I just got to go with the Patriots. I just feel like my gut is just saying Patriots and nothing to get Sam Darnold. Go ahead.
I was like, this is damn near the best defense Sam Darnold went against his run to the playoffs.
Yeah, because it was San Fran and then LA. It was San Fran and LA. So
and San Fran was banged up, so.
And it would be cool to see Diggs go out there and win, man. It'd definitely be some narratives push if he go out there because it's like he got there before Josh Allen. And then he won before Josh Allen. So narratives will be pushed. But then Sam Darnold, if he go out there and win, people go put him in top 10 quarterback conversations. That's their opinion. That's on them. But I just got to go with Drake May. Drake May is a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. But the Seahawks got the better team. I get it, but give me Drake May, man. Give me Drake May. I think he wins this Super Bowl, man. A second-year quarterback and a first-year head coach with a new team wins the Super Bowl. It would be crazy. It would be crazy if they did that. But give me the Patriots, and then we'll give our scores. I'm gonna go Patriots. Patriots 26, Patriots 26, Seahawks 23.
I was gonna say mine was Seahawks 28, Patriots 24.
Has this Super Bowl not been as hype?
Yeah, because I haven't even seen any commercials about it for real. The only commercials that I see about it is Bad Bunny performing at the halftime. That's the only commercials I see. That's the only thing I hear about the Super Bowl. Other than that, I don't hear nothing about the game. See,
last year was the Chiefs, and then Taylor Swift was there. And then it's the Eagles. The Eagles are a good team. I gotta wear that hoodie, man. Hey, man, we here. But it's just the Chiefs. But then it's like it's the Patriots. It's a good team, but it's like Patriots and Seahawks. That ain't us.
That don't sound sexy.
That don't sound sexy. But I think it is gonna be a decent game. I think it might be slept on, and I will definitely be tuning in because obviously how they do it with the sports. No other sports play outside the Super Bowl. Actually, I did see that some college basketball games will be playing at that time, and I was like, damn, we can't chill and watch Super Bowl.
Man, all I'm looking forward to is the commercials. The commercials every year be decent.
Man, they not even showing none of the commercials I want to see. They're not showing the Avengers commercials like they said. Low key, they might shock everybody and show like a GTA 6 commercial.
Well, it's supposed to be coming out this year. I think they said May.
No, it is coming out. They said
May?
they doubled down on it. They said it is coming out November 19th.
Oh, November. Okay.
November 19th. That they said it's supposed to come out. I mean, it was originally supposed to come out last year, obviously, but then it was supposed to come up. Then it was supposed to come out in May of this year. Then they pushed it back to November, and they have doubled down saying they're gonna release it. But that's it for our NFL Super Bowl preview between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Who will win and hoist up the Lombardi Trophy? Now, we still got to do our power rankings and our players of the weeks and then players of the months of January. Then we get into the real stuff that we got to talk about. But let's get into our NBA Week 15 power rankings. I started last week, so you can start this week.
At 10, I got the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wow.
At 9, I got the Houston Rockets. At 8, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At 7, I got the T-Wolves. At 6, I got the Suns. At 5, I got the Sixers. At 4, I got the Charlotte Hornets. At 3, I got the Celtics. At 2, I got my Pistons. And then at 1, I got the New York Knicks.
Knicks get that love. They've been hooping. We was talking about how boo-boo they've been hooping. At number 10, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves. At number 9, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. At number 8, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At number 7, I got the Phoenix Suns. At number 6, I got the OKC Thunder. At number 5, I got the Boston Celtics. At number 4, I got the Philadelphia 76ers. At number 3, I got the Charlotte Hornets. And at number 2, I got the New York Knicks. And at number 1, I got the Detroit Pistons. Look, Charles been on the train for the longest. Been on the train. He been there with the Hornets early in the summer. Now that the Bulls have made a lot of questionable trades, I can give you a handshake and say, look, that bet's gonna happen. It's gonna win. You're gonna win that bet, brother, because we're gonna get into the Bulls later. But the Hornets been hooping. I give the Hornets a lot of credit. They looking really good. And I know, have you seen like them locker room videos? That's what I'm talking about. They look like a fun team out there. They look fun. Look like they're having a good time.
That's why when they hired Charles Lee, I thought it was a good hire. Not only because he's young, but I feel like he'd been able to relate to the players. And so far he has. He got them hooping. That man better stop doing cartwheels and shit before he pull a hammy or something, though. Yeah, that nigga, he ain't that old, but he old.
He did. Hey, LaMelo read it too, boy.
Yeah, I thought concussion protocol.
He did come back in the game. They beat the Spurs. Very shocking win. Mm-hmm. It's funny because you was like, when we did our pickers, you was like, I want to pick the Hornets so bad, but they picked the Spurs, and lo and behold, they won that game.
My gut was telling me pick them.
Hey, what? The Pella. Hey, another trade just happened. We gonna get into all the trades, but Jose Alvarado to the New York Knicks.
I like that for them.
But the Hornets, they beat the Mavericks. I gotta talk about this guy, but they beat the Grizzlies. You did beat the Spurs. Really good win. Like LaMelo been hooping, and the thing is, he's playing healthy. He's healthy. That's always been a problem. They've always been hurt, but right now they're healthy. And
shout out to Francisco. Yeah.
Y'all, let me read this. Let me read some. Gabe Vincent traded. Woohoo! Fuck that NPC. It's crazy. Gabe Vincent is out of there. Personally, just seeing Super Bowl because of Bad Bunny to go, man. I guess you man. Porzingis. All right, I'm not reading that. Nope, I'm not gonna read that one. Not gonna read that. Bro, this Warriors suck. This team without Curry is a league by Jack Harlow lookalike. Oh, that's crazy. Y'all are late on the Hornets train. Don't get on the bandwagon, Brandon Miller, my boy. Now, Charles been there too. I give Charles credit. He been there. He been there too. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I'm just giving them credit. Charles is the one that giving them the credit. I give them that, but now though the Hornets, they looking like a real basketball team. They're 23-28. So they got a chance of getting like that last playing spot. Now, if they got to face either say a New York team or Detroit, they ain't winning.
What's crazy is I think they can give the Pistons some go. And the only reason why I say that is because I feel like offensively the Pistons might not be able to keep up. It's just that defensively the Hornets are terrible. So then, like, don't get me wrong, Jalen Durant is better than Diabate, but Diabate got the same amount of energy as him. I don't know. I think it would be better than what people think, especially if the Hornets show up.
If they do face the Pistons, I think it's go 4-1. I think the Hornets can get 1 W. I think it would be 4-1. Like, they can get a game at home, but I don't see them like beating. I can't see the defense. The defense isn't that good.
Yeah, their defense is terrible. That's the only thing.
Not that good. But let's talk about the Knicks. No, Knicks 7-game winning streak. They beating some good teams though in this stretch. You know, you beat the Nuggets last night. Probably talk about that.
One of the best wins of the season.
You know, you beat the Lakers too. You know, Lakers, depending on how you feel about that. The Wizards, you blow them out.
You have to pick them out.
No, they beat the Blazers. They blew out the Blazers. Like they got some real good wins over there. And you know, give New York credit because we talked about how this team wasn't looking like a good team. And I said they don't look like a right now. At that time they didn't look like championship team. Now, you know, they won 8 in a row, 8-2, and they looking really nice. Now, can they catch Detroit for the 1 seed? I don't know. They're 5 games behind. I think Detroit, if I had to guess right now, I think Detroit has a comfortable lead. Unless Detroit free falls, which I really don't see that happening. I think Detroit is comfortable, but I think New York is right there. I think they'll be like either 2 or 3. But the Knicks been hooping. I give them credit. The Knicks been hooping.
It's crazy because I still don't believe in the Knicks, and that's only because I know Cat's been playing better recently. But Cat still don't like the same Cat of last year. Like if Cat was playing like how he was playing last year, I have more confidence in him. But I still feel like they haven't figured out on what to do with Cat yet. And until they do that, they're not gonna go far.
I got a question. What team in the East do you trust? It's like the Pistons. I think you trust them, but it's like they're still young, but it's like they still need another second score. You always say you don't trust the Cavs. You just said you don't trust the Knicks. The Celtics, I'm going to guess you don't trust them unless JT comes back.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
You trust?
Yeah, if JT come back, I trust the Celtics. But other than that, I don't trust none of their ass, to be honest with you. I really don't. Because the Pistons, they don't have that second score that they need. If they go get the score by the time this deadline is over, depending on who that is, I'll trust them. But I still don't trust them. I don't trust the Celtics unless JT there. I don't trust the Knicks. Cavs, we can talk more about them, but they still on fraud alert.
Okay, what about
the Sixers? They up in the
Raptors. I
don't think the Raptors really gonna get nothing done this year. But I don't believe in none of them for real.
Hey man, Knicks look like a really good team. Jalen Brunson been playing good. Cat been decent. I think he's been decent, but I just expect better from him. I think everybody else is playing good. It's crazy how Jordan Clarkson really barely plays. He played yesterday because Josh Hart wasn't there, but he barely plays now. I don't get it. But now you got Jose Alvarado. It's crazy because it's like, what do you do? Because you got Jordan Clarkson, Jose, you still got McBride, and you got Tyler Kolek. That's 4 guards now.
I think Kolek is the odd man out.
I like Kolek though.
Yeah, I do too.
He been decent for them when he plays.
I think Jose a little bit better, just a little bit better.
No, I think he's better, but I like Kolek though. I thought he'd been playing pretty decent. Man, hey, you got the Thunder at 10 now. Hey,
yes,
Shake now. They might stay there. They might stay there. Yeah, they might stay there.
And the only reason why they not off my list is because that win. I mean, that loss against the Spurs. That was a full game. There wasn't no Shea. You know, all they starters. Yeah, all they starters was gone. So I'm like, I still feel like they deserve to be in the top 10, but I had to put them at 10.
Chet wasn't there. Shea out for 2 weeks. J-Dub is out for who knows how long. They did blow out the Magic, and then they beat the Nuggets. You know, the Nuggets, that's a good win. You know, that was like a MVP showcase, and Shea was out there balling against the Nuggets. And Jokic didn't have that, you know, that really good game, but you know, it was a good game. But Shea, he was balling, but now that he's out, I don't know. Man, when you gonna give Dylan Brooks some love, bro? Dylan Brooks been hooping, bro.
Bro been hooping. He's been hooping. I picked him up and he been helping me out so far.
Like
he been hooping though.
What was that game? He dropped 40? Dropped 40? It was what are these games? Was it this Pistons game? Bro. How did your Detroit Pistons let Dylan Brooks cook them? Dylan Brooks, no Booker.
Now, ain't nobody worried about him. And then he went and got 40 on us. 13 for 22, 10 for 20 from the line.
And then the Pistons were healthy at that. Pistons were healthy.
Shit, we still won. We blew their ass out, so that's all that matters.
Y'all got blown out.
No, you're right. They blew us out. You're right. 114-96. You're right.
That's why I was like, how you let them do that? Francisco. Now you see this Bulls team. No. See, now 2 days ago, I would have been like, still no, but it's like, it's a better chance.
The whole team is full of guards. On a 15-man roster, 10 of our guards.
Literally. No facts. It did. We gonna talk about it. They traded for another guard. I don't get it. I can see if you was trading like guards to get like at least some young wings or something, maybe a
big or something like that. Yeah.
But you're trading guards for guards. Like, what are we doing? Like, low-key, out of every trade they done, that Kobe White trade gotta be the most head-scratching one. That gotta be the most head-scratching one.
All of these are head-scratching. You trade all these guards just to get second-round picks.
Say second-round merchant. They second-round merchant.
We couldn't even get a first round through none of these trades.
They second-round merchant.
You telling me you couldn't get a future first for Vucevic?
Bro, what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that at all. We go. You know, you gonna have your Bulls rant. We gotta have your Bulls rant. Hope Reg come up here too. I know he got some stuff to say. Hope he comes up. But the Sixers, you know, we could talk about the Paul George thing, like, you know, during like, you know, trade deadline takeaways and stuff. But you know, Sixers still playing good. You know, Sixers still hooping. Joel Embiid looks back. Tyrese Maxey, and I think this with Paul George not being here, VJ Esch. Oh wow, what the hell? Okay, I have no clue where Charles just went. I don't even know where Charles went. Okay.
That shit was weird as hell.
Damn, what happened?
I do not know.
Bro, why your stuff always be tweaking? But no, though. Sixers, they've been playing some good basketball recently. They won 5 in a row. You beat the Warriors. I think Curry wasn't there. You beat the Clippers. Well, technically, James Harden wasn't there at that time. You beat the Pelicans, whatever. Kings, whatever. But no, Sixers, they've been playing good, especially with Joel Embiid like missing time because back-to-backs. No. Sixers look like a sneaky, dangerous contender in the East. So I like what they're doing. I think they can catch up. I think they can potentially get like a top 4 seed and get home court advantage. Right now they're fit. Right now they would face the Cavs in the first round. That actually would be a very good first round matchup. Cavs and Sixers, especially now with James Harden. It'll actually be a really good first round. I think last week you said, I don't know who you picked when we was talking about like Raptors, Cavs. I actually wouldn't know who to pick. Obviously, at this time it's early, but I wouldn't know who to pick. I think it'd be a very good matchup, though. I don't know who's stopping Tyrese Maxey. What else you got on these power rankings? What other team you
got? The Rockets. The Rockets are so low on miles because they got smacked against the Celtics with no Jaylen Brown. Yes. And they were damn near fully healthy. And so I'm trying to figure out how in the hell y'all get smacked by the Celtics with no JB. I feel like that's a testament to Joe Mazzulla and having those guys ready to play, but it was legit a team effort. Everybody showed up that night. And that was a clutch win and a good win for the Celtics. Honestly, that's why I got them at number 3.
Yeah, I got the Celtics at number 5. Celtics, they've been there. You like you said, you beat the Rockets, no JB. You beat the Mavericks. We'll talk about them. But you beat the Bucks, the Bucksers, whatever. You beat the Kings. They're beating teams they're supposed to beat. And Celtics look good. Now the question is, will JT come back? Who knows? But if you would have told me, because I think if I'll find it eventually, I think the Celtics like over under was like 41 or 42 wins. Right now they're at 33 wins already.
They're passing it.
You would have told me right now they'd be 33-18. I would have looked at you like there's no way with no JT, and then looking at the rest of that roster. I thought they would be probably maybe how the Magic are, 25-24. I thought that's kind of where they'd be. It'd be a little bit mid, or maybe like how the Bulls are 24-27, but 33-18, third in the East. That's a testament of how good that team is. That is a testament of how great coach Joe Mazzulla is, and just how the players fight. They fight for him. They fight hard, and it's good. They did give away assignments, and we talked about it on the trade deadline thing the other day. Getting Vucevic now is going to help them. It's definitely going to help them. Where'd you have the Timberwolves? I had them at 10.
I had the T-Wolves at 7.
Timberwolves been
that Thunder win, that was a legit win.
That was a. Why I be feeling like the Timberwolves low key can beat them now? I think you said that too, like a week or two ago. I think you said they could beat them, but I don't know if that's exactly what you said. But I think it was in the realm or something like that. Like they can beat them, and for some reason, I look at them like I think it could be a better matchup than it was last year.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say they got their number, but the T-Wolves they match up well against the Thunder. That's what I feel like it really is. But
yeah, and is a monster, bro. Like he's a monster. I can't even lie, bro. I feel like he can score whenever he wants. I feel like really nobody can stop him. Like I feel like he's on that tier. I ain't like. He's not up there with the Lukas, the Giannis, and the Jokic, but man, he a tier below them. Like I feel like he can do whatever he wants out there. Like he's a dog, and I still got the Pistons at 1 only because they're still first in the East. But you had the Pistons number 2.
Yeah,
about the same.
I had to put the Knicks number 1 with an 8-game win streak.
Shit, you should put the Hornets down right there. The Hornets won 7 in a row.
Nah, they can be that foe.
You know what I
They've
mean?
been playing good, but
I mean, hey, Hornets been hooping. I like what the Hornets been doing, man. But if you got nothing else about these power rankings, let's move on to our players of the weeks and players of the months. Let's start with our players of the weeks. You know, I think you started. No, I think I started on players of the weeks last week. So let's start with the Western Conference. Who is your player of the week for the Western Conference?
Cooper Flag.
Yes, I knew it. I was like, I hope Charles put that man's name on there. I knew it. Yeah, let's
Cooper
go.
Flag, my boy, well, he ain't my boy, but Cooper Flag dropping almost 40, 10, and 4 with a block, shooting 57 from the field, 46 from 3. This is what I believe everybody wanted to see from Cooper. They thought this is the Cooper they're gonna get. He's been playing really good of late. He's been making his decision making has been quicker. He's been more aggressive. And he's having a good stretch right now. So I had to give Cooper Flag player of the week.
Yeah, I was like, man, I wonder if Charles gonna put him on here. I felt like you would, but I'm like, knowing you, I don't know. But Cooper Flag easily. I'm doubling down on what I said when I asked you last week. They go for the Dallas Mavericks fans gonna forget about Luka Doncic and gonna be looking at Cooper Flag and be like, yeah,
he gotta keep doing this. That's the only way. He gotta keep doing this,
and he will.
But see, Luka do this for a season. He just did this for a couple of games. So,
but he's been hooping all year though. Like outside of the beginning, he's been hooping majority of the year.
No, he has. It's just hard to forget about Luka, who drug you to down in the finals on one leg, drug you to multiple playoff appearances, dropped multiple 30 balls, 40 balls. Like, that's kind of hard to forget.
Yeah, but if I look at what Cooper Flag has done recently, 34, 49, 16, 21, 18. He did have a stinker 6, 27, 11, 25, 20. He had some stinkers 10 and 12. Then he had 15, 23, 27, 33. He's been kind of like good. Like, he's been really good. And then his rookie year, so far, he's averaging 26 and 4. It's not like how Luka was his rookie year, but it's damn near close. Like, it's damn near close to Luka. Because Luka's rookie year,
21 8 and 6.
I mean, it's right there. Shot 42 from the field, 32 from the 3. He's right there.
No, I'm not saying Cooper ain't been hooping. I'm just saying.
I know that.
Yeah, I just think it's gonna be kind of hard to forget about Luka. He literally has to do. Well, I ain't gonna say mirror exactly what Luka did, but he has to put up at least similar stats in order for them to forget about him.
He will. But what I'm saying is, it's kind of like a new girl. It's like you kind of forgetting about your ex a little bit. You kind of forgetting about her. Like, you don't think about her all that often no more. You don't go back and look at her page or her story no more. We're looking at the new girl story now. That's what I'm saying. We're looking at Cooper Flag's story. We're not worried about what Luka doing. We're not worried about what he doing no more. We got a new girl now. Cooper Flag easily. But let me finish this before we go into these. Cooper Flag, Cooper Flag 39, 10 and 4, 57 from the field, 46 from 3. He's been amazing. And surprisingly, we talked about him not being like this point forward. He kind of really is being a point forward still. And he's been playing so freaking good. And he just looks like a scorer. He's a really good two-way player. And he's only going to get better. Like, I feel like everybody has to pick Cooper Flag as like their player of the week so far for the West. Like, he looks like the real deal. Like, I'm not going to lie. He looks like the real deal. Hey, somebody said, when's the last time we seen two cold white boys in the NBA like as rookies when they was talking about Khan and Cooper? I was like, shit, I don't know. I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. But let's start with the East. Who do you have as your Easter Conference Player of the Week? I think this man froze. I think Charles just froze. Yeah, Charles, he froze. He froze. Charles froze. Sheldon Valentine's advice. You asking the wrong dude, brother. You asking the wrong dude, my guy. Cooper Flagg's rookie season is on par or low key slightly better. Hey, I said that. I said Cooper Flagg is having like his rookie. I just said it, Francisco. His rookie year, it's right there with Lucas. It's right there with Lucas. Like he's playing like so good right now. How can you not say his is on par with Luka Doncic? Like Cooper is playing great. Hold on. Since 2010, I would say the best rookie season is Blake and Wemby. But then there are the Luka Cooper Flag. But hey, we can't forget about Ben Simmons. The Ben Simmons season was good. The Ben Simmons season was good. If I can find Ben Simmons season, hold on. Ben Simmons season. Hold on. I'm waiting for Charles to come back. I don't know what's going on with his stuff. Let me see. Ben Simmons. Let me see. We're having technical difficulties. Charles got kidnapped by the Bulls to play guard. Oh, wow. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, we're back. Charles should be back, y'all. Should be back. I'm trying to wait till he come back on. Francisco, what's your take on the AD trade? What's your take? Wizards FC, we here. That's all I'm gonna say. Wizards FC, we here.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Mic kind of loud a little bit. It kind of sound like a buzz.
What about now?
That's better. Just higher, just a little bit.
What about now?
No, that's low.
Francisco tell me I got kidnapped.
Your shit low. I ain't gonna lie.
What about now?
Better. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, so your internet still out?
Yeah, it's an outage in the area, so I'm just using my hotspot.
Okay. You are a little bit fuzzy, but we'll figure that out. But for the Easter Conference Player of the Week, I got Brandon Miller. I think Brandon Miller deserves some love, bro. Like Brandon Miller been playing some good basketball, 21, 7 and 2, 38 from the field. 28 from 3 is cool, but you know, it's just the fact that he's been playing decent enough where the Hornets have been playing some great basketball. I feel like I got to give Brandon Miller some love. He's been playing really good for the Hornets, so I got Brandon Miller as the Player of the Week.
My player of the week for the East, I got Brandon Ingram. I think that Brandon Ingram, he's been hooping this week, averaging 26, 4 and 3, with about a steal and a block. Shooting 46 from the field, 40 from the three. I thought Brandon Miller has been putting on a show as of late for the Raptors. So yeah, I got Brandon Ingram as my player of the week.
You know, I'm not upset at Brandon Ingram. No, I'm not upset at that. Brandon Ingram been playing some great basketball. Now let's move on to our man. I hope that outage come back on, man, because you over here fuzzy as hell. I ain't gonna lie, but we gotta work with what we got. This is a major episode. Um, for the for the West Players of the Month, I got Luka Doncic. I think Luka been playing great for the whole month of January, averaging 34, 7 and 9, 50 from the field, 39 from three. Been healthy. Luka got the Lakers. You know, Charles still got them as the top. Could be a top 3 seed. Right now, they're top 6. They're at 6 right now, 30 and 19. And that's because of Luka. Luka Doncic has been amazing for the Lakers. So I got Luka Doncic as my January Western Conference Player of the Month. Man, he been hooping. No, for real though. He's really actually hooping.
Mine was between Luca and SGA. And I went with SGA. Numbers are almost similar. SGA 4 and 6. But you know when SGA
Ooh. You kind of
9
lagging.
and 7. And
Kind of lagging. Brother. You are overly lagging. And you fuzzy. Can't you just turn off like your Wi-Fi though? And don't you got like the LTE or the LG?
I'm not on my phone, so I'm still on my computer.
You on the computer? Oh man.
Yeah, I told you I'm using my hotspot.
Oh, no wonder. I thought you was using a phone. I thought you was using the phone
No.
from as like the streaming thing. Oh man, that's why. That's why it looks so bogus. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Who was your player? Who
Come
was
on,
your
I'm
player
sure.
of the month? I
This
mean,
nigga Francisco's hilarious.
bro, he might not be lying. I ain't gonna cap. Probably he ain't capping. It ain't the best. I mean, we gotta work with what we got though. Like it's just crazy how all of a sudden the power outage just happens. Like it's crazy how life works. But let's move on to our East players of the month for January. I got Donovan Mitchell. 27, 5 and 6, 46 from the field, 36 from three. Donovan Mitchell has brought the Cavs back up to being one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference again. You know, they're right back to where, because at one point they were in the play-in. They were in the play-in. Right now they're in fourth again, and that's because of his play. He has gotten the Cavs back up to where they are. He's been hooping, been carrying this Cavs team. So give me Donovan Mitchell as the player of the month for January. You gonna say something?
Nigga, my shit, hold on.
Bro. Gee, Francisco, you see this? This man shit is tweaking. Francisco, his stuff is out here tweaking. Oh my God. He got the dial up. Shit worse than Rich. Jesus Christ. No, CJ shouldn't for that. That's crazy. I said it up here, but yeah, brother is cooked, and I think the Mavs building around Cooper is good. Yeah, like I think them building around Cooper is the best thing they could do, possibly. Like they have figured out that Cooper is the guy. Like Cooper is the guy. And you see the trades they've been making, you know, they pivot from AD and stuff, but they just gotta find a way to do better in the draft. And then also trying to get free agents to sign there. That's what's gonna help them. If they can figure out a way to get good players around him, signing players and drafting, the Mavericks could be back to be decent. I ain't gonna say they could be back to like championship or nothing, but they could be back to being decent. Well, whenever Charles come back up here, I hope it got better. That looked better. Where you at now? What you on now?
I'm still on my laptop.
Oh, it's better than what that was earlier. No lag, no lag. Boy, your shit was tweaking.
I don't even think you heard me do my Western Conference Player of the Month.
I did it. I don't think no one did. I heard. I don't even know who the name was. Was it SGA?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
better
SGA
now.
as my
You decent
I
now.
got
You
SGA as
decent.
my Western
Somewhat decent.
as my Western player of the month. And that's only because he went 9-5 and Luca went 9-7. But it was between Luca and SGA for me.
Hey, you not as fuzzy no more. We decent. We back. Cause boy, shit tweaking. Like, did you even hear my East?
Yeah, you said Donovan Mitchell.
This man shit tweaking again. Oh God.
Yeah, you said Donovan Mitchell.
You back to being a little fuzzy again. Who's your East?
Mine's is Jaylen Brown. I'm surprised you ain't go with Jaylen Brown.
Gotta give it somebody new. I think last month I picked Jaylen Brown.
I mean, shit, it's hard to compete with what he been doing. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's close, but I feel like Jada, shit, you can't help but pick him if he been the best player in the East this month.
I mean, I had Joel Embiid on here.
Yeah, Joel Embiid was a good one.
I had Joel Embiid. I did have Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, and Donovan. Like, I have no problem with Jaylen Brown. I just felt like I picked him last one. Both been hooping though. They both been playing good. All right, man. Since your shit tweaking, we gotta like we ain't gonna make this no like we just gotta pivot so we can get all our stuff in and at least be good for posting stuff. Let's start with the trade of the day yesterday. Anthony Davis gets traded to the Washington Wizards. Let me find a trade real quick, fellas. Let me find a trade. Hold on. I got y'all. Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum to the Washington Wizards for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Graham, Marvin Bagley, 2 first-round picks, and 3 second-rounders. That first pick, that one of the first-round picks is a Thunder first-round pick this year and a 2030 protected Warriors first-round pick. So I want to ask you, what was your thoughts on Anthony Davis getting traded to the Washington Wizards?
I was surprised it was the Wizards. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that the Wizards even went after him. But I like what the Wizards are doing. I think with a lineup of Trey Young or Trey Johnson and Keyshawn George and Alex Sarr and AD, that's a nasty starting five. I think that next year they're definitely going to be a team. If AD can stay healthy, they're definitely going to be a team to reckon with.
Hey, Wizards GM is cooking. Man turn CJ McCollum, Corey Kispert, and Chris Middleton into Anthony Davis and Trey Young. Like, I mean, how you not stirring it up. My man's is cooking. My initial thoughts was when I first saw, I was like, wow, the Wizards out of all the teams. But then I was like, I said it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, bro, if you could get something back for AD, trade that man. Like, he doesn't do anything. He's been hurt for you. So it's like, why not get rid of him? I'm glad the Mavericks have pivot from the Anthony Davis saga. Anthony Davis only played 29 games for the Mavericks. He only gave you 29. Like, he wasn't there. He wasn't there for you. So I'm happy for the Wizards. I think they're going to be decent as hell next year in the East. It's going to be, like Reg just said, it's going to be a problem. AD, if he's healthy and if Trey Young's healthy, you pair that with Alex Sarr. You pair that with Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, and they could still get a lottery pick too?
Yep.
Like, bruh, like the Wizards are cooking. And my thing is, they didn't give up absolutely nothing to get him. Nothing. I don't care what nobody tell me. AJ Johnson, does he have potential? Maybe. Whatever. Chris Middleton, expiring contract. Malachi Graham and Marvin Bagley. And then you gave up a 2026 first round pick. That's gonna probably be the last pick. Literally late 20s because the Thunder are so great. So it's like, how much can you get? Like, who can really you get there that somebody could be a game changer at that pick, but who you gonna get there? I don't know. And then you got a 2030 pick. And then you got like 3 seconds. I mean, the Wizards are cooking. I think the Wizards, like, if we had to give a grade, A, and they are a winner right now. The Wizards are cooking. Hey, somebody said, I give him his credit. Pee Wee the plug off all numbers on the board. He said Alex Sarr is probably the closest thing we've seen to an Anthony Davis type player. You agree with that? He's not AD, but the closest to an AD type player.
Yeah, I don't think he's too far off.
Hey, I love what the Wizards are doing. I mean, they are cooking now. What's your thoughts on the Mavericks perspective? You said you wanted them to keep AD because you wanted to see the Kyrie, AD, Cooper, but they pivot. They're finally realizing we can just build around Cool Flag. What was your thoughts on the Mavericks side?
Well, first and foremost, I feel like there's reports are saying that they're trying to keep Kyrie as well for next season, but I feel like ain't no point if you trade AD, you might as well go all in and trade Kyrie as well. But I feel like this is mostly to try to get draft compensation to draft some talent to be next to Coop, because the stuff that they got back ain't gonna really do anything for the franchise. The best player I feel like they got back from it was AJ Johnson. So for the Mavs, it's completely total rebuild now. If you ask me,
Man, I was thinking yesterday, I was like, man, I know Cooper's probably like likes the Mavericks and stuff, but how does he feel? Like you go from potentially playing with AD, Kyrie, we could potentially be a contender to a weak rebuilding team now. Like I just want to know what he's thinking of that. Like I know he's thinking like, damn, that's crazy, and it's crazy how we never saw that AD Kyrie Cooper. We never saw it. We really didn't even see Kyrie and AD. We only saw 3 quarters. We didn't see
no, yeah.
that. It sucks. It freaking sucks. Well, with the Mavericks, I mean, like I said, I'm glad they pivot. I'm glad that's what I like about teams. You got to realize when to pivot. You got to realize when to pivot. They're trying to go in a different direction. I can see them possibly trading a Klay Thompson. I heard they talk about Daniel Gafford to the Hawks. They trying to, just make the moves, get draft picks, and help Cooper Flag. So, the Mavericks, it is what it is. But man, for the Wizards, I love it. I love it
Where
for the
they at
Wizards.
next year?
Who? The Wizards?
The Wizards, are they top 6?
I think they can be high playing number 6. If everybody's healthy, I think they could definitely be a top 6 team.
Because they still got a bench now too. Because we forgetting that they got Cam Whitmore there still. They got a bunch of guys over there.
I'm kind of off the Cam Whitmore train. I'm kind of off that.
He been hurt.
He been hurt, but even when he was playing, he wasn't playing like the best. I'm kind of off that train. I ain't gonna lie. Next trade that happened yesterday, and if something breaks, we'll stop and talk about it. Jared McCain, the rich get richer. Jared McCain to the OKC Thunder for a 2026 Rockets first round pick and 3 second round picks. Charles said this from the get-go. The Thunder need to make a move. Lord behold, they made a move. What is your thoughts on Jared McCain to the OKC Thunder?
I think it gives them another shooter. That's exactly what they've been missing. They don't have really any 3-point snipers besides Isaiah Joe. So I think it gives them another shooter. The only thing is, how much minutes? How much time is he gonna play? Um, I know J Dub's hurt right now, but when everybody comes back and healthy for the playoffs, how much tick is he really gonna get? And then that's my only question. But I think it was a good trade piece. Because you get a shooter back and you desperately needed shooting. So I think that they feel the need for sure. But we got wait and play out, see how it plays out, especially now that SGA's out, J Dubs out. So
Back to being fuzzy again.
are you surprised that they gave up a first and seconds and 2 seconds for him? Well, 3 seconds for him.
You said what?
I said, are you surprised that they gave up a first and 3 seconds for him?
Not really. Not like I mean, it's 3 seconds. How much are 3 seconds really worth? In the first, it's a Rockets.
It's that first though.
It's a Rockets pick. I mean, that's probably what late teens, 20. I sent you the thing. I sent you the link. So you can log off and then come back in real quick. Yeah, it's a like Red said, it's a late first. It's a late first. So it's like it's not that big of a jump, and it's like Jared McCain. It's kind of hard because he wasn't gonna play. He wasn't. I gotta flip your camera. Like he wasn't gonna play. So I didn't think it was that big of a deal to give up a late first for Jared McCain. Oh, that's better. Move the mic down just a little bit.
All right, can Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I see you. Hear you? Yeah,
Oh, I can't
probably.
even hear you. Okay, bro.
It's crazy how one of the biggest days of the year, we're having technical difficulties. They did not want us to be up here.
I can't even hear you. Say something.
Yo,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you.
And that shit look blurry too.
That's because you on the phone.
My God.
And then you got the chat right here in your face. Yeah,
I
take
don't know
that
how
chat
to
off
get
right
that.
there.
It's still up.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of
Pick the worst day to do this shit.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Forget it. Actually, let me see something. Yeah, okay.
I feel like this shit worse.
Actually, it's actually a little bit better to a degree. You're a little bit farther, but it's a little bit better. Jared McCain doing TikToks with J-Dub on the bench. Hell yeah. I actually think that's better to a degree. To a degree. It is what it is, man. We just gotta figure some shit out. We just gotta fight through this. But now though, I feel like they just gave up a late first round pick. They gave up a late first round pick. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I thought it was a good move by Thunder. They needed shooting. That's what they was missing. They needed shooting, and that's what they got. So I think it's cool. A lot of people saying the Sixers cooking up something. You know, they cooking up something.
Cooking up what?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Yeah, this ain't no gumbo. They ain't cooking up nothing too crazy.
Hey, so before we go to the next trade, so the Mavericks updated return for Luka Doncic, Max Christie, Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Brown, Marvin Bagley, 2 first-round picks, well, 3 first-round picks technically, and 3 second-round picks. That's what you got for Luka. That's what you got.
And you got guys out here giving 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, Desmond Bain, and you telling me that's all Luka's worth?
Hey. Hey, man, look. Hey, Francisco, Wizards FC is here. Now, let's move on to the next trade. I know Charles is about to go crazy on this. Hey, we got to talk about it. The Chicago Bulls traded Kobe White and Mike Conley to the Charlotte Hornets for Colin Sexton, Uzma Dang, and 3 second-round picks.
Man, no, we gotta go through all they trades. We just can't go through. We gotta go through all that
We
bullshit.
went through all. Well, we went through 2 earlier. I guess since we can put the Bulls in one. We could do that. So the Bulls traded, Kobe White to the Hornets. And then early this morning, they traded Ayo Dosunmu for Rob Dillingham and Leonard Miller and got 4 second-round picks.
Dog, what the hell are we doing? We traded all our guards away for second-round picks, and we traded Vucevic away. I feel like we could have at least got like a late first or something for him, G. What are we doing out here? It's a 15-man roster and 10 of them are guards.
Well, what was that picture?
What?
Let me see if I can find it, bro. I just saw it earlier. Hey, You saw that picture I sent when it showed like Lonzo, Zach, Nikola, DeMar. Then they added Kobe and Ayo, and it said 0 first round picks. Got
That's a
not one
shame,
first of
dog.
all those players. All those players, you didn't get 1 first round pick.
And then I'm trying to figure out what the hell we doing. Why would we trade for Colin Sexton?
Yeah,
Why?
that's
You already got Ivy and you already got Simons. Why trade for him? And then you get Rob. What's the point of Rob?
yeah. What is the point of Rob? So these are the Bulls
Like,
guards. Before my bad, these are the Bulls guards: Josh Giddey, Mac McClung, Jaden Ivey, Trey Jones, Anthony Simons, Yuki Kumara, Colin Sexton, and Rob
Mac
Dillingham.
McClung.
I think they signed him.
They signed him this morning. But Mac McClung, G.
Yeah, the Bulls. The Bulls signed him.
Read them names up. Read them names up one more time.
I got you. Hold on. Josh Giddey, Mac McClung, Jaden Ivey, Trey Jones, Anthony Simons, Yuki Kumara, Colin Sexton, and Rob Dillingham. That's 8 guards.
And that's crazy because all them guards need the ball in their hand. Besides probably Anthony, who could play off ball. But other than that, all them other guards need the ball in their hands. And what's the point of that when you got Josh Giddey already?
I don't know, man. Bro, the Bulls are just my problem isn't trading. It's the fact that you traded these guys so late
for nothing.
You got back what are you supposed to do with these second round picks? Like, if you're cooking up something later down the line, like in the summer, to potentially get like a big like star type player in a trade, okay, whatever. But it's just the fact that you're trading guards for guards. Like you said, why do we have Rob Dillingham? Like, why did we take him? And then y'all was talking about Ayo is like, we want to keep him. Then you flip it for Ayo and Leonard Miller, who's an okay player, but it's like, come on, man. Like, I just don't get it.
This is why I say I would never support the fucking Bulls. They do dumb stuff like this. I don't think the Bulls have made a good trade since I've been alive.
A good trade? Would you say? Would you not say the Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen trade wasn't a good trade for Jimmy Butler? Would you not say that was a decent trade?
Okay, what they 1 for 30, 2 for 30?
I mean, well, since you've been alive, getting Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and Lauri Markkanen for basically just Jimmy Butler, that was actually not a bad trade. I don't think that was a bad trade. Now, you didn't win anything, and then you basically traded Lauri like years later. At the time, I don't think that was bad.
The Bulls organization is up there with fucking the Sacramento Kings.
We ain't that bad, bro.
Terrible.
We ain't that bad.
No, we're terrible. You're right. We worse than that.
We can't be worse than the Kings, bro. We can't be worse than the Kings, bro.
I don't think the Kings will do nothing this dumb.
They traded for basically DeAndre Hunter. What am I supposed to do with that when you already got Keegan Murray? What am I supposed to do with that? And then before that, they was talking about, they said the trade talks are done now, but like they was trying to trade Sabonis to get RJ Barrett. So you're going to go out there with RJ. Now, mind you, they ain't trade nobody. Westbrook, Zach, DeMar, RJ, DeAndre Hunter, Keegan. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, that's nasty work. It's better than what the Bulls did, though.
Well, because the Bulls actually accepted the trades. Hey, I like Ayo on the Timberwolves, though. I like it. I actually like it.
I like Ayo. I like that one. I think he got the potential to start.
Ooh, him or Dante?
No homo. No. He's longer than Dante DiVincenzo. A little bit bigger. Now he's not the shooter Dante is, but defensively I like him better.
I would actually want Ayo to start. I think Dante is instant offense off the bench. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's definitely like 16, 17 point per game score off the bench, and like he can bring that spark plug. I like Io because of the defense. Like he brings the defense. Like that's why yesterday when I was talking to Nike, shout out to Nike, great friend, man. I think Io is more like an all around player than Bennett and Mathurin, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't see similarities with them. And I never said nobody was better than the other. I just think those two are not the same. I
I think
definitely
Ben
don't
is
see
better.
it. Who, Io or Ben?
Ben.
No, I mean, hey, if you think Ben or Io better, that's fine. I just don't think those are the two. They are the same player. Now, if you would have said they're in the same
Mm-mm.
like tier of player, that's cool. But the same type of player, no, I don't see it.
No,
That's
they
just
not.
me.
Io's he could score, but as far as how he's been in the NBA, he's more of like a traditional point guard. He could put up buckets, but he's more so a defensive, getting the team set and getting the team to run their plays.
Hey,
Ben
now,
Mathurin's just a scorer.
the Hornets, your Hornets, getting Kobe White off the bench is really good. I like that.
I mean, I liked it too, but I ain't see no point of it. Cause I feel like Kobe White can easily put up 20 plus points in the league. Why we don't need him on our bench? You already had Colin.
He's better than him though. He's better than Colin.
Yeah, he is, but defensively, it's like you're not really. I feel like you're not really losing nothing.
So you think they're in the
Yeah,
same spot?
yeah. Well, honestly, I think it got a little bit worse because
Mm-hmm.
Kobe, he's a better scorer than Colin, but Colin's a better defender that can score too. We forgetting Colin damn near averaged 20 points per game for his career. So it's like Colin could score. I just like that defense
No
because at
facts.
the end of the day, the Hornets, they defense suck. And they especially versus other guards. And so now you giving up Colin for Kobe. Kobe don't play D like that.
I mean, no, that's facts. But Kobe is just. I mean, their identity is like an offensive team, can score, shoot threes. Like that's what Kobe brings. Kobe is like he just is because I was like, damn, he could start, but I'm like, he ain't starting. So he's literally.
Mm-mm.
It just sucks that he's gonna be like a 6 man, but I'm cool with it. He's literally like instant offense off the bench. Let me read these real quick. Let's see.
And they
My
got
guy Red.
Titus.
Yeah, they did. I don't know why they did that. East messing around to be better than the West the next couple of years. That's my Reds. Reds. Wizards
Mm,
really trying to do something. LOL.
mm-mm.
I ain't mad at it. Wizards FC over here, man. 80 back in the East. Definitely a problem. Am I tripping? 80 never been in the East.
Nah, he ain't never been to East.
Yeah, so and they got D'Lo. Nobody's worried about D'Lo, bro. D'Lo is whatever. Nobody's worried about him. Brother said D'Lo. Kyrie, Clay, and Cooper. Clay is not Clay. No, not Clay. I'm not rolling with Clay. That was a good one, not immediate, but he got kill off the bench. No, he's talking about Jeremy McCain. He's talking about Jeremy McCain. It was a late first. Francisco. Jeremy McCain doing TikToks with J Dub on the bench. Hell yeah, I'm in. Reg, guards for guards. Yeah. He put more guards. I'm not reading. I'm not putting them more. We are not developed enough to understand the masterclass the Bulls are doing. The best team. Okay.
The
Bro,
best choke job of all time.
Francisco is the ultimate troll. No, but for real, hilarious team. Mac McClung is a cherry on top. Disgusting organization that deserves to be regulated to the G League.
He not lying, dog. We still living off Michael Jordan and Derrick Rose.
Shit, who else we living off of? Who else? Who else?
That's
So,
it. Well, you could say Jimmy.
hey, let's talk about some news that broke last night. The Golden State Warriors are trading Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Atlanta Hawks for Kristaps Porzingis. What is your thoughts on Kuminga finally getting traded?
Gee, did you expect the Hornets? Not the Hornets,
What you
the
mean?
Hawks.
No, not at all. No.
I don't think. Gee, where did they even come from?
I think the Hawks just wanted to get off the Porzingis contract. He hasn't done nothing for them this year. He ain't done nothing. He been hurt or illness. He ain't done nothing.
I've been trying to figure out how that fit is gonna work though, because you got Nikhil at the point, or CJ, whoever whoever you want.
It's Nikhil.
Then you got Dyson, and then probably Kaminga and Jalen Johnson, and then Okongwu.
What about Zachary?
He not starting. He's
Oh, wow.
coming off the bench, dog.
Oh wow. Zachary has been very.
You keeping Kaminga on the bench?
I mean, who fits better in the starting five? Kaminga or Zachary? Pick your poison.
Zachary.
I think Zachary's the better shooter because he's the better shooter.
Yeah,
he
Zachary
fits with
fits
Jalen Johnson. But Kaminga at this point, man, I think the man want to hoop. Like, he didn't want to hoop. So, I mean, I think Zachary is out. I think he's injured. I think. Not 100% sure. Well, no, he played last game, so he's here. I think Kaminga comes off the bench. I think he comes off the bench. Hey, but the Warriors finally got their big, though.
Yeah, that's barely gonna play for them. I don't know. I feel like the Hawks might not be done. Either they do some more moves at the trade deadline or they do something in the offseason, because if you traded for Kaminga, you already view him as a piece of your future. So him and Dyson and Jalen Johnson next to each other, like Dyson isn't really that good of a shooter. Jalen Johnson has improved, but he's not a knockdown 3-point shooter. So I ain't get it, to be honest with you.
I think it's cool. I just want to know where he fits in with all this. I feel, man, when I look at the Hawks, I feel like they just got a lot of forwards. Like, they got a lot of forwards, but they're all good though. But I think it's pretty decent for the Hawks. I think Quinn Snyder's actually gonna play him. He's gonna get significant minutes off the bench to pair with a CJ McCollum. Like, I think that was good. Now, Porzingis to the Warriors, like you just said, is he gonna play? Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know, bro. The Warriors really might be cooked. Like, I feel like it's Giannis or bust. Like, and obviously we go get to the Giannis thing next, but it's like they're really cooked. Draymond Green has regressed. You just traded Kaminga, who was one of your best players. Jimmy's out. Porzingis, we don't even know when he's gonna play again. And then now Steph Curry's injured. Like, what are we doing? I don't know what the Warriors are doing. And then they was talking about, they might resign Porzingis offseason. I don't know, bro. Like if Porzingis was healthy, I'd be like, man, this the big. They got stretch big, shot blocker. They could do all that, but we don't even know his health. So I'm kind of iffy on the Porzingis part. And even if he does play, it ain't enough. Now, if Jimmy was here and report a healthy Porzingis, I would have been like, okay, Warriors decent. But I'm looking at the Warriors.
I think they might resign him this offseason because one, what other big are they gonna get? And then two, I mean, do you still think Porzingis has a market?
I don't think not a big market. Like, I don't
and
think.
Then I feel like he still wants to win. So any other team that's gonna pay him is gonna be a weak team. I feel like he probably will run and stay with the Warriors. Him, Jimmy, Draymond, Steph next year.
Jimmy ain't gonna be there though half the year, so it's like, ugh. Like, what are the like? I don't like it. I don't like what the Warriors have done. Like, I don't. I felt like it was Giannis, and that was the team you said you wanted them to trade for Giannis, and they did it. And now, let's pivot like to the Giannis thing. Shams just said it. The Bucks are not expected to trade Giannis Antetokounmpo, at the deadline, and then they're talking about the Milwaukee Bucks are expected to deactivate Giannis and not let him play the rest of the season if he's not traded. So, what's your thoughts? Like, should the Bucks really trade Giannis, or are you cool with them standing back until the summer?
I think them waiting till the summer
is a good idea because now it doesn't force you to make a hasty decision. And then now you really get to sit back and see what you want and see what you can get. Instead of just hurrying up and making a trade at the deadline, and now you're not getting what Giannis is fully worth. So I'm not mad at them waiting until the summertime. I think they might actually get a little bit more.
because okay, you're the Bucks, right? Do you want more? Because Shams and Brian Windhorst, they kept saying like the Warriors are more like pick heavy, the Heat are more player heavy, the Timberwolves are kind of in the middle with picks and players. It's like, what do as the Bucks, you're trading Giannis, what do you value more? Just the good players, or you want like all these picks? Like, what do you want
Um,
out of that?
I feel like it depends on your strategy. If you want to like retool but still build towards the future, I feel like you go for those young guys and picks. If you don't really care about the players, then you go for the draft compensation. Or if you looking to retool right away and win right away, you go for the players. But if I'm the Bucks, I'll do the retooling as far as you get good players, young players back, but you still get draft compensation as well. That way you can speed up your timeline.
Yeah, I think I'm cool with the players. That's why, like, the Heat claimed, well, at the time, the Heat still thought they could do it. I know it was a package of Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, and someone and some other players in there. I'd rather just want like the young players because, especially whatever picks we get, they ain't gonna be as valuable. And even the future picks, there's not even a guarantee like we get a player like at that time that we like and he's going to become like this superstar or star type player.
Hmm.
So at least I'd rather say, okay, Khalil Ware and with the Bucks, he could become a future star. We know what Tyler Hero is. I think Tyler Hero has kind of reached his ceiling. Like he's a good player. He's a good two guard in the league. I would have been cool with that because I saw that the Warriors offered four unprotected first round picks. They said no. Now I don't know what other players, but they told them no. And then the Timberwolves, I don't know. I think they was trying. I think the Timberwolves. I think they were asking for players, and they said no. Like they probably was asked for Jaden McDaniels. They said,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
we
it. They
good.
said they asked for Jaden.
I would have did the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not get. Look, it's Giannis. I understand, but what Jaden McDaniel brings on the defensive end as a two-way player, I need that in the playoffs. I just do. I need that. And pivoting away to get an IO is way better. It's way better than gutting your roster to get Giannis. I have
Giannis.
no problem with
Yeah.
them doing it. And the Knicks, I just don't think the Knicks just had like obviously they had the players, but it's like I don't think they had the draft compensation. Like they just don't got like decent picks. So I'm cool with that. I think the Heat probably had the best offer on the table. But I mean, I did want to see Giannis trade. I definitely want to see him trade some Wolves. Now, when some of these teams potentially lose, like probably early in the first round or maybe in the conference finals, it's gonna get nasty in the summer. It's gonna get nasty. Your guy, John Morant. It said that they're gonna try and trade John Morant, but according to McMenamin, a team that has been linked to John Morant reportedly wants Memphis to attach picks to Morant to get a deal done. So I know you say you want to keep John, but at that time Jaren Jackson was still on the team. So do you still want to see John get traded, or are you saying
Uh,
keep him?
yeah, I'll say since Jared Jackson got traded, yeah, it's about that time to go now.
I look, man. I saw something that said the Heat, if they do get him, they said they will sign John to 3 years, 178 mil. I think that was about 50, 59 million a year. I think it's time.
Yeah.
I think it's no point now. You already gone through the rebuild, and then it's like, how is he gonna feel like you basically just traded like every good player I got, and then you wait till the summer? It's like, could his trade value potentially be down? Like, I don't know. Like, I was just trying to get probably the best you get for Ja. And it sucks that all these type like superstar players are literally getting nothing. You're getting literally like nothing back. You talked about like how Ja worth 2-3 first round picks. Trae Young probably worth 2. AD definitely worth a healthy AD is definitely worth 3. None of these players are worth that now. Like it's just crazy how in the NBA like these star type players are literally worth nothing. They're worth nothing.
Even Luka, you didn't get really nothing back for Luka.
I mean, you got
AD, but
and Max Christie in the first. Oh, one first.
Yeah,
one first round pick. One first round pick. What other trades?
Ja, it's time for Ja to go now.
Man, it's been time for that man to go. The Cavs. They traded Lonzo Ball to the Jazz, but the Jazz are expected to release him. Hey man, where you want your man's Lonzo to go? Because I ain't gonna lie,
I wanted him to go to Charlotte. I wanted him to go with Melo, but now they got Tyus and Kobe. So I ain't any point in even going over there.
Lonzo been garbage too. He been trash. He been trash. I don't know what low-key. I go to the Rockets, brother. If you can get to the Rockets, I'll go there. If you can somehow get to the,
I mean, if we talking about a decent Lonzo, that'd be nasty.
Decent Lonzo.
That'd be nasty because the defense, yeah. Because he's starting over Reed Shepard for sure.
Well, he's not starting, but you're talking about getting more minutes.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. Reed Shepard been kind of decent. He been
because they started Eason now.
Yeah,
because it's Amin, Eason, KD, Jabari, and Sengun. I would start him over Eason.
If you want that defense to should not get it, that's a tall lineup though. With mid, that's a tall ass lineup. But Lonzo like so what 6'6", 6'7"?
Yeah, 6'6".
I like Lonzo to the Rockets. I ain't gonna cut. I think that'd be decent if he was signed there.
He has to be able to shoot though.
I think that'd be decent. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Chris Paul gets traded to the Toronto Raptors, but apparently he would not be required. Huh? I was back on?
I think my shit. Yeah, I think it's back on.
All right. Do what you gotta do.
All right, hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me?
I hear you. I think it gotta wait. I think it has to wait to be clear though. Like, cause you fuzzy.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave and come right back.
All right. Hey Francisco, you like that? I know what you're gonna say, but you like the Lakers getting Luke Kennard and trading Gabe Vincent? I think it's decent. I think it's decent. You get another 3-point shooter. That's the trade I got to talk to Charles about. I think it's a decent move. Shout out to the 8 people in the chat. Comment anything. Like the video. Like the stream up. I know it's been technical difficulties today, but we're trying to fight through because it's the trade deadline. We're trying to fight through this.
All right. What about it?
Oh, better. Looks clear. You look good. You look good, brother. You look good. You look good.
All right, bro.
All right. Damn, I forgot. Oh yeah, Chris Paul. Yeah, man. They saying Chris Paul might not play again in the NBA, man. And I think it sucks. I ain't gonna lie. I think it sucks. I definitely want to see him on some type of team somewhere.
I wouldn't be mad if he went to the Rockets. I wouldn't be mad if he went to the Rockets. Or if he went to who would have been better on the Timberwolves, Mike Conley or Chris Paul?
This year's Chris Paul? Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Chris Paul was bad this year. He was bad.
No, he was.
Bad, bro. He was bad. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Chris Paul sucked this year, but Mike Conley ain't no better.
I at least want to say if the Rockets don't get Lonzo, I at least want Chris Paul to go there. Because I mean, I feel like Chris Paul can still play, G. He can still play right now.
Man, you can't be talking to KD any type of way, though. I know that for sure.
Nah, see the difference is KD gonna actually listen to him and actually hear what he got to say.
So
Kawhi and James Harden just threw that man to the side. They ain't care what he had to say. Because James Harden been through that already, so he like, man, I ain't worried about all that.
I want to see Chris Paul play somewhere, bro. Like he got I don't want Chris Paul. I don't want our last memory to be a Chris Paul is the Clippers sent him home at 2 a.m. Like that's what we gonna remember him by. Like
and he's one of the best point guards to ever play. G, y'all can't even get him a correct goodbye.
Yeah, he gotta sign somewhere, bro. He gotta sign somewhere. So I need Chris Paul to play. He gotta play somewhere. Another trade that happened earlier. Luke Kennard gets traded to the LA Lakers for Gabe Vincent. Hey man.
Dang, that's a come up. That's a come up for us. No cap, that's a come up.
I like it. Now, who's gonna be? Well, honestly, I was about to say who's gonna be the backup point guard. Well, is it Luka, LeBron, or Austin Reeves gonna be on the court at all times anyway? So it's already a ball handler. So
now we got another. We legit have a shooter. We did not have a shooter on that team.
Sure didn't.
And what's crazy is he's legit the only shooter on the team.
Well, Dalton Connect been good.
Yeah, he been but. I thought he was gonna take the next jump this year. But after that performance in Summer League, he has not been the same.
After he got traded, all the confidence went out the window.
Yeah.
All that.
I think he probably really don't want to play that no more. He probably don't trust him.
So either.
He probably don't rock with him no more. So he like, man, ain't no point in even being.
So, that's really all the trades for now. If something does break or happen, we'll talk about it. But let's still do it like our takeaways. Let's talk about Paul George. Paul George got suspended 25 games. Apparently, he took a banned substance that was for his mental health, but apparently he didn't know. And it's been kind of like people saying, you kind of faking it or somewhat, but some saying, it's for real, but whatever. But like, it's just the fact that you got suspended 25 games when you've been playing pretty good, and it kind of hurts the Sixers for now, though. But like, what's your take on Paul George getting suspended 25 games?
Now, my thing is listening to other NBA players talk about it and listening to other athletes talk about it and things of that nature. Like, I don't think that Paul George is lying about his mental health. So I want to make that clear. I don't think he was lying. But my thing is, if it was a banned substance on that list and you needed to take it for your mental health, why didn't you contact the league beforehand before you took that medication to tell them about it? Because then on top of that, they probably 9 times out of 10 would have approved for you to take it. And you wouldn't have, when you got drug tests, you would have been good, but you didn't do that. So that makes me think that it's low-key something, it's something missing from this story. Now the drug that he could have used, it could have allegedly been a steroid. Because before I think they showed the videos like before Paul George, he was shooting bad. He wasn't even really dunking like that. Then all of a sudden you're doing 360s and the warm-up lines, and now you dropping 30 ball. Because I think they drug tested him after he dropped that 30 ball, didn't they?
Yeah, he played real good that game. I think that was one of the games after 9-3, something like that. He was
so it's like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you can't start off bad and automatically just turn it on, like, because that can happen, but it's just too many coincidences lining up, bro. And then especially the fact that you didn't tell the NBA that you needed this drug for your mental health, like that just don't make sense to me. And Paul George doesn't seem like the type to just sit there and sneak around, or like if something was actually wrong with him, he's gonna ask the league like, "Hey, can I take this drug?" Like, So the fact that he didn't do that, that's kind of it's kind of head scratching though.
He dropped 32 points that game and hit 9 from 15 from 3. That was probably his best game of the year. Do I think he's lying? I don't think so. I just think that he should have told the NBA because I think I think it was Charles Barkley or somebody else. I think he was like, they would have gave him a pass if it was for mental health. So you kind of need to go to the NBA or just go to the team and say, hey, look, man. And then you're probably going to your doctor or whatever. You get this medicine. You go back to your team and say, hey, I got this medicine. And I don't think NBA players are literally just thinking about, man, is this on the drug? Is this on the band? I don't think they're
for
doing
sure, because it's probably hella drugs.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that. But it's like, if I'm taking this medicine, I would go to the NBA. I would go to at least my team and say, hey, man, I'm taking this for, mental health, depression, whatever. Is this like banned or something like that?
Yeah.
And I think they probably would allow it, probably go to the NBA and say, hey, Paul George is taking this and this, is it cool? And I think maybe, I don't know, but maybe the NBA would have been cool with it. But you just taking it like just any other medicine, like it's some ibuprofen or something. It's like, brother, like, what are you doing? Like, that's irresponsible. And you was playing good. Like, look, Paul George isn't averaging 20 points, but I thought what Paul George had been doing this year, I thought he's been playing so good. Like, he knows his role. I think he knew his role. Like, I'm basically a 3-and-D type of guy. I can when I'm hot, I'm hot. I get my own when I get my own, but it's more about me 3-and-D, shooting threes, and doing all that. Because it was one of his press conferences, like earlier year, he was talking about, he basically said, Maxi's 1, Embiid's 2, I fall in where I fall in. So he knew his role. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about, because you know exactly what's going on. But you kind of messing it up, and it's 25 games. That's a lot of games. And I think he won't come back until literally like the second from last game of March.
Yeah. I was going to say like a month or something before playoffs. But it's crazy, bro, because it's like certain players in the league that have like that are diabetics or just need to take pills in general. The trainers have those pills for them so they can take them like during the game or whatever they need to take them and shit like this. So the training staff and the doctors, they know their medication. So the fact that you went around your team doctors to take that, it's like it's kind of it's a head scratcher. It's a real life head scratcher. So I mean,
you think it hurts the Sixers? Him not being there.
No, I don't think it hurts them because last year they played without him and Embiid, and then some of the year they played without him as well. So I don't think it's gonna hurt him. I think if anything, it's gonna give the other guys on that team more confidence because it's the next guy up mentality. So I think VJ is gonna get a little bit more confident. Kelly Oubre is gonna get a little bit more confident, and some of those guys on the bench are gonna have more confidence. The only thing that I'm worried about is when Paul George gets back, is he's gonna be the same Paul George, not giving you 30, but like, is he still gonna be aggressive? Is his shots gonna fall? Obviously his body is gonna be healthier than what it is because he hasn't played 25 games. But are you gonna be able to knock down shots? That's the most important thing. I think the other guys are gonna play well and do well. It's just when he comes back, is he gonna actually be able to knock down shots?
Yeah, man. Sixers kind of lucky Joel Embiid has been hooping.
Yeah, they are.
Lucky. Like he's been hooping, and I think VJ is gonna be better. Quinn Grimes has always been decent this year, so it's like they're lucky that they got like a decent team, a decent amount of role players on the team that can step it up. Like, man, if they didn't have if Paul George was out like this, and they didn't have say a VJ, and then if Joel Embiid wasn't like playing good like how he is now, man, they'd be in trouble. I ain't gonna
they'd be screwed.
They'd be in trouble. But luckily, they drafted a VJ, and then MB is back to being close to a superstar level. But so not a trade, but apparently it says if Zubac is traded before the deadline, it would be to the Pacers.
I like that for them. I honestly do like that for them because then next year they starting 5 would be Zubac, Pascal, Tyrese,
lottery pick.
On top of a lottery pick, Naismith, and maybe Nembhard.
Yeah.
So, hey, like I feel like next year the Pacers are gonna be back. The Utah Jazz
we
gonna be
back.
the Utah Jazz gonna be sneaky, and the Washington Wizards are gonna be a sneaky team next year too.
I'm more Wizards FC than Utah FC, but I agree. Pacers, we gonna be back because I think they might trade. I think they said that if they do trade him, Ben Mathurin might be in that trade for the
Yeah,
Clippers.
and that's cool because now that gives that because the I feel like the Clippers are looking to get young anyway. So if
Right.
Kawhi finishes this season, he's definitely going the off season. I don't think Kawhi is gonna stay there, bro. I know it's his home, but at the same time, I don't think Kawhi want to waste the rest of his years playing meaningless basketball.
How's a Darius Garland Ben Mathurin backcourt sound?
It sound ugly, but I think it'll be better than what people think.
I don't think it's that bad.
It just don't sound. It just don't sound attractive. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Now I want to ask you this: what was your thoughts on AJ DePonsa and Darren Peterson going at it last Saturday? Gotta
Yeah,
ask you this.
that was one of my takeaways.
Gotta ask you.
I watched that whole game. Honestly, well, it's two things. Like, I know multiple other players have said it, like NBA players. Like, I don't get why they put AJ on Peterson to start. Like, don't get me wrong. Of course, we want to see that matchup, but just like the other players and said, I don't think it was a good idea because now I knew Peterson wasn't gonna guard AJ on the other end, so it's like AJ is fighting harder. Not only is he playing defense on their best player, but now he got to go out there and score against double teams and shit like that. But I thought it was a good matchup. I thought Peterson showed up and showed out. I thought in that particular game he looked like the better prospect, but I feel like that's only because one, they were doubling AJ every time he touched the ball, which they've been doing all every team has been doing to him all season. But they doubled him and made sure he didn't catch the ball cleanly, and they made sure that he saw 2-3 people every single time. But AJ didn't look like AJ to me. He looked more passive than anything. But I like the way De'Aaron Peterson played. I really do. He didn't play the whole second half, which was kind of shocking. I think it was due to injury or something like that, which is weird. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on with him, bro. But he scored 20 in the first half. I thought that boy was going to end up going for like 30 or 40, bro. I ain't going to lie, because he was hitting everything, bro. Even when AJ switched on him and he drove, he cleared everybody out. He told everybody move. He took like a 1-2 dribble pull up, mouth AJ. I'm like, yeah, like I think potential wise, AJ has the most potential between the two. But right now, I think Pearson is the better player right now. Right now.
Hey, Darren Peterson had a nasty dunk. Nasty dunk. Nasty dunk.
I couldn't tell it was injury management. Shit, the way he dunked, don't know.
Why are we low management in college though? Like, cause what is it? Is it the ankle? Like what is the injury?
I don't know. At first it was a calf. He had and then it was a hammy that I know he was injured with. It was a hammy, a calf. I think it's like all lower body injuries, to be honest. I don't know what the injury was this time.
Jeff Teague said he wouldn't like invest in that if he like hurt all the time.
I honestly think it's just some they say he got a cramps issue too. So like he get cramps a lot. I don't know what type of condition that is. I ain't never heard of it, but they say he got some type of condition where he gets cramps a lot. But I feel like this one of them things, you know how like it's one of them things they trying to get him ready to the NBA. So I think that's like the whole thing with like Kyrie when Kyrie was in college. Like Kyrie played, but he didn't really play that many games. I feel like they trying to just trying to low manage him so he can get to the NBA healthy. Because he's only a 1-year rental anyway. So
Kansas is in the Big 12, right? Or is it? Mm-hmm. It's not the Big 10. I think it's the Big 12.
It's 12. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he plays in the Big 12 tournament because they play every day. They don't. They ain't do no every other day like in that tournament. It's an everyday thing because they're young, so they literally play like 3 times in 3 days. I don't think he plays. If anything, he might play one game.
I was just gonna say he probably played like one game.
If you go literally low manage him, then it's like I don't see the point. But I'm not gonna lie though, like in that matchup specifically, Darren Peterson definitely looked like the better player,
Yeah, he
and it
did.
wasn't even close. Like it wasn't close at all. AJ turned it up late in the second half because he wasn't doing nothing.
One and out.
Shit, Richie Saunders was carrying them, literally.
Little white boy.
Yeah, hooping. He was carrying them.
He
But
got what,
Darren
33, I think.
Yeah. And AJ, like you said, passive as hell. Like, bro, we gotta do what you do best. Get to the rack. Like that's what you do best.
Part of me feel like that's on coaching too, though, because you know this is a big matchup. You know all the scouts are here to look at these two, so you would want your player to play his best. I understand, you know, the team comes first, but at the same time, bro, you gotta look out for your player. It felt like the coach wasn't calling no plays to get this man open. He wasn't calling no plays for him in general. So
Yeah, they showed all them players, all them not players, them scouts. OKC was there. I don't know why the hell they there. Well, the Clippers gonna be bad. I don't blame Sam Presti. OKC was there, San Antonio was there, Pacers were there, and some other team that was there. You know, you think Darren Peterson is the best player in the draft, right?
no, I think AJ is. I
Okay.
think Peterson is just better than him right now, but I think AJ is the best player.
Okay. I think this draft low-key depends on who gets first overall. Like, hypothetically, if the Pacers get number one, I don't think they draft Darren.
No, they going AJ. They going AJ, yeah.
If the Kings get number one, Darren Peterson all the way.
Peterson going to, yeah.
All the way. If the Jazz get number one, I honestly don't know who they pick.
I think they go Peterson. Because don't get me wrong, Keontae is good at point, but I think he's best utilized at the two. Just let that man go out and score. Let him do what he's gifted at. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think Laurie gonna be there. Like, Laurie being there would be really good for them because they can run that 3 big. Well, really 4, because I think Ace Bailey, like 6'9", and then you put him at the 2. But how you gonna if they get the number 1 pick, you got Keontae, Laurie, Jaren Jackson, Walker Kessler, Ace Bailey, and then the rookie. Somebody gotta go come off the bench, G. Somebody.
Ooh.
And it's like, do you put Ace on the bench then? Do you put the rookie? And depending on what pick it is, if they get the first overall pick, you got Peterson. Peterson is not coming off the damn bench unless you put Keontae. But how do you put Keontae on the bench after what he's been doing this year?
No.
So it's like Laurie low-key gotta go.
I don't know, man. Trading Jaren Jackson, a good player, that don't signal me. Because I feel, well, it depends on what you get back for Laurie. It just depends, but I mean, hypothetically, why? I don't know who they'll get back, but if I hear Keontae, Darren, Ace, Jaren, and Walker Kessler, I'm not excited how I was 2 days ago. I'm just not. I'm not that excited. Like, I was excited as hell when we was talking about it the other day. I ain't that excited no more.
Or do you trade Keontae then?
I'm trading that nigga. No, he's not going nowhere. No.
So Ace Bailey can't be the so Ace Bailey the odd man out there?
He don't want to be there no way.
They ain't gonna trade him though. They not trading.
I don't think they trade him, but I mean, he don't want to be there.
You gonna bring him off the bench?
Well,
he's supposed to be your cornerstone.
That changed a lot when Laurie been hooping and Keontae. I think the emergence of Keontae changed a lot, and then trade Jaren Jackson. It changed a lot because remember when we did our what was the topic? It was the topic when we were talking about all the teams, and we basically said what is basically the future for the Jazz, and we talked about it. We talked about how Ace is like a cornerstone, Walker Kessler was a cornerstone. No, but remember Keontae, we was like,
yeah, that's right. That's before he started hooping. Yeah, right.
This was literally in the summer because we knew he was good, but we didn't think of him as like that's a cornerstone. I didn't think of him at that point. But now that he's really turned it on, I think you think differently now. So yeah, Red said trade Bailey literally 2 days ago. He said get rid of Bailey. I don't think they would do it.
I wouldn't do it, G, because it's the potential he got defensively, and like, bro, when he does play, bro, it looks so effortless to him. Like it doesn't look hard at all. It look like he just out there cruising. So just imagine if you know what he's gonna be like in the next couple of years. Like it's like, bro, they have a good dilemma on their hand, honestly.
Yeah. No, facts though.
Because like if they don't get say they get like the 3rd overall pick or something like that, I feel like it makes their job easier now. But if you get the 1st overall pick, that's gonna be hard.
What about the Wizards?
What you mean?
Who do they get if they get number 1? With these people, with Trey Young, AD now.
Oh,
Like,
you go AJ. You go AJ. You go AJ. You put AJ at the 2. At the 2 or the 3. You put AJ at the 2 or the 3.
Trey Johnson off the bench again.
Yeah. I think Trey. No, I love Trey. Yeah, I think he's really good, but I don't really see starter. I see really high level bench player.
Trey Young,
But that league, Trey, AJ,
Keyshawn,
whoever you want at your 3. Yeah, Keyshawn.
or Bilal.
And then,
But
yeah, forgot about Bilal too, or Bilal, and then have AD and Alex R.
woo! Hey, a star AD front court is disgusting. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hey, if I'm a Wizards fan, I'm fake excited as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
It's only because AD ain't injury prone. G. That's the only reason why you can't be too excited. Because if you think about it, they gonna match. They fit is gonna look well. It's gonna fit well too because I'm not AD. Trey's a willing passer. Then you got Alex R who likes to shoot threes, so AD don't have to shoot. He could pick and pop if he want, but AD don't really got to shoot threes. He could stay at the mid post in the mid range like he likes and face up. So it's gonna be nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm fake excited. What? So what other takeaway you got? I mean, we could stay to like the 2:00 because that's when the trade deadline. Because I know you gotta go do your thing, but we can stay to 2. But like, what else? What other takeaway?
Hey, did you see Caitlin Clark's reaction to what Reggie Miller said about the player he compared it to?
You know, I don't think he was way off, but I think it's just
I don't either.
Pritchard.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was gonna say. The fact that this Peyton, her face was like she was all happy and excited, smiling, and then he said Peyton Pritchard. She said she just looked so sad afterwards. Dude. I was busting up laughing, dude. But I don't think he was. She thought he was gonna say some like raw ass player like Curry or some superstar. But the fact that he said Peyton Pritchard, that threw her all the way off. I don't think he was that far off though.
I don't think so either. I just think it's like Peyton Pritchard is like, ugh. But Peyton Pritchard been good.
Yeah, he been hooping.
So I ain't upset at that. Hey, what's your thoughts on these G League players going back to college?
Yeah, I don't.
You saw that? What is it, Amari Bailey? He's trying to go back to college.
He's trying to go, I don't like it, bro. I don't like it at all.
I definitely want to ask you about that.
No, I don't like it because you've already, especially for the guys that's already played in the NBA game or even played in the G League, like you already did your time in college and you left. So like, what's the point of going? The only reason why you going back is because you're gonna get more money playing in college than you would in the NBA. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for players getting a bag, but now you messing up you're messing up what college is really for. You messing up what college really is. College is for the freshmen, and the underclassmen or the guys that need to stay 3-4 years to, elevate their draft stock or play their way into a contract overseas or something like that. But now you guys that's already played in the league, another league, y'all coming back to college, that's messing up the power structure and the competitiveness of the game. Like you got guys who've been sitting here in the NBA workout regimen for over a year or two. Now they coming back to the league. I mean, now they coming back to the college. They should be babying anybody in college. You know what I mean? Now you're 25, 26, 27-year-olds in college playing basketball. I don't like that, bro. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
It's just like the guys in college football who be staying their 7th, 8th year. Like, I don't like that at all.
What's worse though? You already in the league, they're going back, or you stay in basically 8 years in college.
I feel like you going to the league and going back is worse.
Yeah. Like, because Amari Bailey, I know he ain't never get no tick, and he played at UCLA and stuff, but it's like, brother, but I think he talked about like he technically said paraphrasing, he made a mistake kind of leaving early.
All they ass can say that though.
But see, this my thing
I don't
though.
like it.
Like, see, this why I can't give some of like the players a pass because back in the day, where it's like, okay, if I announce I'm going to the draft, that was it.
Yep.
You in there. Nowadays,
Mhm.
they literally have people tell you, say, hey, how you been playing, even when you do like the combine and stuff, they gonna tell you like, hey, you could probably be at least a mid-second rounder, probably late first. And then they give you a deadline of if you want to go back or you want to stay. So I can't give you a pass on that. You knew that, and I know they told you that.
And
I
what's
know
crazy,
they
they even
told you.
said because like you said, they tell them what they draft spot might be, where they might go, and then those guys say I don't care, and they still enter their name in the draft. So if you still enter your name in the draft after all that, I feel like you shouldn't be able to go back to college.
Like, what's buddy name off UConn? Brian Caravan. He entered the
Hmm.
draft. He entered the draft, went through the combine stuff, probably saw like, hey, I can boost my draft stock if I go back another year. And he went back. He didn't just stay in there just because. He went back. But you knew like you probably wasn't like at least a first round or at least maybe I don't even know if he got drafted.
Who,
I
Amari?
yeah, I don't even know if he
Yeah, he got
actually
he
really
got. I
got.
think he got drafted to the Hornets.
No, he got drafted. I
Second.
know he went to the Hornets. Oh, breaking news. Zubac to the Pacers.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna be nice. Y'all gonna be nice next year.
Yeah, let's get
Y'all
it,
got that
baby.
bid.
And Pacers
Kawhi gotta be
FC.
gone now, Jay. Kawhi
Pacers
gotta be
FC,
gone.
we back. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Well, one for the Pacers. I feel like y'all back. As long as y'all hit on this draft pick, whatever it is, whoever y'all get, as long as y'all hit on that, y'all good. Even if y'all don't hit on that, y'all still good. Because y'all can still re-sign Ben. You still got Naismith. Y'all basically got y'all championship team still.
Well, they traded Ben.
Well, yeah, we don't know
Well, no, yeah,
until
I
the
just keep
report.
saying,
Yeah,
but
but
that'll
yeah,
keep coming.
if Ben is there though, y'all still low key set. You know what I mean? So, I think it's good for y'all. As far as the Clippers, we've been talking about this. They should break this all up, and they've been doing it now.
You've been saying that for a minute now. You've been saying they need to blow it, and they doing it, low
Yeah,
key.
and they blowing it up. They blowing it up. And I'm glad they are. Now the only thing is left, Kawhi Leonard. Is Kawhi gonna demand a trade within the next 45 minutes and get sent somewhere in the next 45 minutes, or are they gonna trade him in the off season? So, but I like it for y'all though. I like it for y'all. Y'all definitely back. The East just got real competitive now.
My Pacers, we back, baby. Once Tyree come back, we back, man. I can't,
Bro, it's at least the East got at least 10 teams now. 11 teams now.
Ooh, Pistons, Knicks, Celtics, Cavs,
Cavs,
Pacers,
Sixers,
Raptors,
Raptors, Heat,
Heat,
Magic,
Hawks,
Hawks,
eh.
and yeah, I'll say the Hornets and Pacers.
Pacers, Wizards. Yeah, we back, baby.
And yeah, and the Wizards. It's like 11, 12 teams shit.
Hey, I like it because Zubac, because low key Tyrese, James Harden, whatever. Pass first. He gonna feed Zubac and Pascal too. Pascal is a willing passer too, low key. They will make Zubac's life easier. You get a bro. He's better than Miles Turner.
Yeah,
Just gonna say that now.
and
He
you get
just
a low
can't
post
shoot.
threat.
That's all it is. He's just not the shooter, and it can't help spread the floor. But that defense, and I think it will be way better probably next year. Zubac ain't been like what we thought he was like from last year to this year. It is what it is. But just the fact that they got a rim protecting big post game is really good to pair with a Tyrese Halliburton, a Pascal Siakam, and with an Andrew Nembhard, and potentially a top 3 pick. Oh yeah,
You know what's crazy? I think this team might be better than y'all finals team. Only because in the playoffs, y'all didn't have a go-to scorer on the block. You know what I mean? Y'all was mostly predicated on threes and layups and stuff like that. But now that you got Zubac, who can command the double team in the post, that's only gonna open up shots for the rest of those guys on the perimeter. And then on top of that, when it slows down, when it slows down in the playoffs, y'all got somebody that you can trust and give the ball to down low. So I think it might be a little bit better for y'all, honestly.
next year. Now we still gotta wait and see who they traded for. Let me read these stuff real quick. Because I do want to kind of continue the college thing. It's very interesting combo. Red say you right. I was thinking about New Orleans. Dang, is it gonna show up? Oh, come buckets for the Thingus Pingus. Wow, that's crazy. Not gonna read that. That was crazy. I wouldn't be 80 if CP played, but he also could still get moved. You think he going for that ring?
He got to. I feel like his best bet is to go to the Rockets because that's the only team that need a PG.
Yeah, I do. They needed a shooter. Lakers always get my Clippers and Suns sloppy seconds. Luke Kennard was on the Suns. Was he, bro? Was he? I don't think so. PA should definitely stop covering for him and have him disclose. Oh, he talk about poachers. This medication, niggas been betting on you. Luckily, this ain't the NFL. Let me see. So it says 2 first-round picks are in fact going to the Clippers. I doubt it's definitely not that high pick. I know that for sure. Hitting windmills and warm-ups. He said I trade Bailey. Black Roden, yo, what's up, brother? What's up? Yo, I mean the rules got changed. Damian Lillard can go back after he is done in the league. Crazy, wow. No, but I love it for the Pacers. I really like this trade for them. Like, I think this is for next year because this year's been done. But next year, we back. That's all I'm gonna say. Pacers FC.
That top 6, it's gonna be a fight for that top 6. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like next year the top 3 obviously is gonna be the Pistons. I still think it's gonna be the Pistons, Knicks, and Celtics. But that 4 through 6, well, shit. Well, you never know. That whole 1 through 6 might be different next year. Because it's a lot of good teams now in the East, bro.
Rumors are true. I know. Did you see that they said James Harden and Donovan Mitchell are going to try and recruit LeBron there?
Oh, if they get LeBron there, I damn near might say they might win a chip, Jay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Because you got James Harden, LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. And if I'm Bron, I'll do it. I'm
going to still say he don't go back. But if they do what they job, I mean, hey.
And they still got bench players.
Jalen Tyson, Dennis Schroeder.
Keon Ellis.
Keon Ellis going to be a free agent, but it's whatever. But now though, like with the college thing, bro, they be knowing, like, cause that center, he plays at Alabama. I think he was in the G League. He went back to college.
He was with Alabama before he left, and he came back.
You know, I feel like kind of like once you in the league, you in the league, bro. Like.
Well, what do you say about the guys that's in Euro League then that come over from the Euro Leagues to play in college? I feel like it gotta be an age requirement. Like after you turn, because you graduate college, what, 22, 23, and then say you stay for grad school. That's another what, depending on the program, 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, maybe 5, maybe 2 years. Usually 2. Yeah,
years. Between 2 and 4 years. So you look. I say about 25. I think 25 should be the whatchamacallit. Should be the limit.
Oh, it says
25 to 26.
The Clippers have been getting calls in regards to Kawhi Leonard.
They better make a move.
Man, Kawhi want to stay in LA, man. He stay in LA.
Bro, he didn't. I know he loves home, but I think he loves winning more. I think Kawhi definitely loves winning more. If Kawhi stays in Los Angeles, he's a fool, y'all. He's definitely a fool. Cause ain't no way I'm staying there with that. I got Darius Garland. Don't get me wrong; these are good players, but Darius Garland, as my point guard. We don't have no big now. We don't even know Bradley Beal's gone, so we don't even know what they gonna do with him next year. It makes no sense. You said what?
Now I went out.
Yeah, it makes no coincidence. Like I was saying, it makes no sense for Kawhi to stay there. It makes no sense at all, unless he just want to get his money.
Yep,
and
Ben
retire.
Mathurin going to the Clippers. Yep, they traded Ben.
Yeah, so
They
yeah, if
traded
I'm
Ben.
Kawhi, I'm leaving. I got Ben, Darius, and no center.
But
I
Brook
got.
Lopez.
Man, Brook Lopez he need to be in dialysis or something. Like,
Nah, this is crazy.
but yeah, nah, that ain't it. If I'm Kawhi, I'm gone. Send me somewhere now.
Dialysis is crazy. Dialysis is crazy. Nah, though, but like college and stuff, it is what it is. But I just feel like once you're in the league, you kind of in the league. But going back to college is crazy.
Well, technically, are they in the league if they never play the game in the league? I mean, the G League, yeah, but
technically, no. Technically, but Amari Bailey has played in the NBA though.
yeah,
He's played in the game.
he's played. Yeah, he's playing the game.
That's what's crazy because you actually played, and now you're trying to go back. Yeah, but it is what it is. If any other breaking news happens,
Hey, if you
Isaiah
Kawhi,
Jackson-
what team would you want to go to?
a team that's, it's kind of hard because these contender teams is like you have to trade a decent amount. But if I had to choose, like a
Kings,
team,
no. Pelicans, no. Jazz, no.
I try to go to the Heat, low key.
To the Heat.
Yeah, I try to go to the Heat. If they can do it, I'll try to go to the Heat. Like, because I'm just looking at like legitimately contenders. OKC no, Spurs no, Denver no, Houston no, Timberwolves no, Lakers no,
No.
Golden State they're not doing that. Phoenix, I wouldn't consider them a contender, but no. East, Magic, no, they iffy. Raptors definitely can't do it. Sixers can't do it. Cavs, they're not doing it. Celtics, no. Knicks, no.
No.
Well,
Yeah. Well, the Pistons, I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say the Pistons, yeah. Now, if we get Kawhi, well, it depends on who we gotta give up, though. It depends on who we gotta give up. I still want to keep Asar. Not gonna lie, I want to keep
Kawhi is
Asar.
definitely in the trade. You gotta match.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kawhi is in the trade.
But boy, Kawhi and Cade.
Ooh, that's nasty. Hey, I put them championship contender low key. Like I put them championship. I would put them. I would put them a championship contender. I ain't gonna cap.
Francisco J Huff is not it. He is not it, dog.
He a reverse dunk merchant though.
He is not it.
He definitely reverse dunk merchant. So I give him that. We're getting close to the deadline. It's about 30 minutes, but
Hey, you
let's talk
seen
about.
that?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'll say you seen Ant say he might not play in the All Star game.
Oh, Ant.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's kind of banged up.
And bro, I feel like seeing that. I feel like more star players are gonna start doing that, bro. Yeah, I'm glad I got selected, but I don't want to play because I'm banged up right now. I feel like a lot of players are gonna start doing that.
I think it's just it's an honor to play, but it's like no one really wants to play. And it's literally a rising. It's basically he is a superstar, and it's a superstar. And you telling me one of the best superstars is literally telling the world, "I'm banged up. I ain't gonna play. I probably won't play." It's like, bro, that's not a good look for the NBA. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. So full trade, Pacers get Zubac, Kobe Brown, and the Clippers get Ben Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, 2 first-round picks, and a second-round pick.
I wonder what them 2 first rounds are. What years are they?
I did not. It definitely ain't this because I sure would have tell y'all, hell no, you ain't getting this top 3 pick. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it gotta be 27 and 29 because you can't trade 2 years back to back.
So you ain't getting this, but I love it. But I do want to move on. I wish Reg was up here because I know he want to talk about let's talk about the All Star Snubs. If anything breaks, we'll talk about it. But let's talk about the All Star rosters. So in the West, we got Denny Avdia, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Shai Gilgeous, Chet, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Victor Wembanyama. In the East, we got Giannis, Scotty Barnes, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duran, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Norman Powell, Pascal Siakam, and Karl Anthony Towns. And Kawhi Leonard has been selected because they had to reach the minimum amount. So, was there anybody that you liked that got selected reserves? Who was snub? What's your take?
For the snubs, I thought that before they put Kawhi in, I thought Chet didn't deserve to make it, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand they're the number one team in the West, but Chet ain't do enough to make it, bro. And then I thought either Harden or Kawhi should have got in. If you didn't want to put Kawhi in because of the games, that's understandable. But I thought James should at least one of them two should at least got in, especially if it's in Cali this year. And it's in their arena. Well, they share arenas, but
no,
it's in their arena. They're in the new arena.
The Clippers.
It's
yeah,
in
that's
Inglewood. It's in Ingleside. Yeah.
Inglewood. Yeah.
So yeah, now it's in your home stadium, G, and they don't put not one of y'all in there. So I thought Chet shouldn't have made it. And then Pascal. I'm not gonna lie, Pascal. He's averaging 23, 6, and 4. But I thought Brandon Ingram should have made it over him, bro. Because Brandon Ingram, he's a big reason why that Toronto Raptors team has been turned around, bro. I felt like, and then they had 6 seed. I felt like 2 Raptors should have went instead of Pascal.
Oh, so they so it says, hold on. Let me see something.
Oh no, they did trade that 2026. It's protected. It's protected though.
Okay.
It's 1 through 4 protected and 10 through 30 protected. So if they get if it lands 5 through 9, it's the whatchamacall pick. It's the Clippers pick.
Clippers. What ain't bad though? I mean, because that pick is low key is still gonna be high.
Yeah.
It just gotta land in the top 4.
Yeah.
Which could still happen. So it's not that
even if y'all don't get that pick next year, y'all still gonna be good.
Oh yeah, we're still gonna be good. We're decent. And then the 2029 unprotected. It is. They're gonna be good by then. That's in 3 years. So I'm not. I mean, I wish I would have kept that pick, but I guess when you needed a center, and I guess technically, I mean, I would love to have a top 3 pick. I would love it, but I guess it's like, once Tyrese comes back, Pascal, you pair with Zubac, Andrew Nembhard, we're still a good team. We're still, Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin once he returns from injury.
I forgot about Obi.
TJ McConnell off the bench. Jarris Walker has been pretty decent this year. Could take the leap in year. I think it'll be the year 4 next year.
Yeah, I think
they'll still be a really good team. Like, they're going to be a really good team still. So, I guess I'm good. I'm cool with it. But
what's crazy is I think that pick gonna be like 5 or 6. It's gonna be between 5 and 7. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And now the Clippers get a pick like that. Darius Garland bid at the lottery. Hey, what's funny? They made sure to do 1 through 4 because you could get Derek, AJ, Kim, or Caleb Wilson. They made sure.
Or Shorty from Arkansas, Darius Acuff or something like that.
And Kingston Flemings.
Yeah, he nice too. That's what bro. Like I was telling Reggie, bro. Like 2 things could be true. The draft class last year was deep, and the one following it could be deep too. Like the draft class, the year after this is gonna be a decent one too.
Jalen Rose said this probably be no, that was a different thing. Jalen Rose said this freshman class this year is the best freshman class ever.
I wouldn't say ever, but I think it's better than last year's for sure.
Oh, definitely. It clears last year.
Like if Cooper was to be in this draft, he wouldn't go. I don't think he would go top 3. He'd probably be 4 or 5.
Oh, we back, baby. But let's get back to the snubs. You said Chet. We knew Chet wasn't gonna.
Either
We knew Chet was
Kawhi,
gonna.
James over Chet, and Brandon Ingram over Pascal.
We knew Chet was getting in their number 1 seed. You damn near got to get to. It's the same with the Pistons. They rewarded Jalen Duren, who been killing. You gotta
he
reward
deserved it. He deserved it. Yeah, he deserved it. But Chet didn't deserve that shit.
Look, I know. What is it?
Man?
18, averaging like 18 points. What is it, like 8 boards?
17, 8 with 1 assist and 2 blocks. Jalen Duren averaging 18 and 11 with a block and a steal and 2 assists.
I think it's decent. I think it's worth. I think it's deserving. Like you was gonna put into it. Like it was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Alperen Sengun got snubbed.
No, he did.
I thought he did.
But who would you put him over though? In the West, at least. Who would you put him over?
Well, since they did it how West, shit's so weird. In the West, because they wasn't doing that. I can't do it because I knew they was gonna select him. I knew they was.
So who you gonna put him over then?
In the West. So since we do it
out,
I ain't gonna lie. You could say Devin Booker.
Hell, but Booker been killing OG.
No, I know Booker been killing. And it's just the fact that he been killing. He got the Suns where they are. You could damn near say LeBron, but it's like LeBron was getting in regardless. Like,
I'll say LeBron. LeBron has to get in, bro.
If we're doing by the West, the only person I can think of is Devin Booker.
Or LeBron, but LeBron, like you said, LeBron got to get in.
LeBron was getting in, bro. LeBron was getting in. But Kawhi took he's in there now. Well, Sengun might get in though because they gonna take
who spot the Kawhi take?
I don't think he took nobody's spot. I think he was just he was kind of like an add-on so they can reach like the limit.
Oh, okay.
So he was just an add-on. But he shouldn't have been an add-on. He should have been in there. I'm gonna say it. Michael Porter Jr. should have been in here. I don't care what you niggas.
No, he should have. I mean, but when you look at their numbers, Sengun 21, 9, and 6, Devin Booker 25, 4, and 6. Like I don't know. It's a toss-up.
Ooh, it says that the 2026 Pacers first rounder does not convey to Clippers. It converts to a 2031 unprotected first rounder. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So basically, it's either going to be a high pick or basically a 2031 unprotected first round.
Mm-hmm.
But it did say 10 through 30, though.
Yeah, so basically anything from 4 through 9.
5 through 9.
Well, yeah, 5 through 9. You're right, 5 through 9.
So if it's 5 through 9, that's when it goes to a 2031? Oh, yeah, I'm confused.
No, if it's if it's 1 through 4, it stays with the Pacers. And if it's 5 through 9, it goes to that, it converts to that 2030, 31.
And it's 10 through 30, it's still gonna be Pacers.
Yep.
Hey! I think it's Kevin Pritchard. I think he the GM. Hey, my man's cooking. He cooking. See, that's what you gotta do, man. Man, that's what I'm talking about. See, Bulls, watch Kevin Pritchard, brother. Watch that, man. My man's cooking. My man.
By time you get this, is the best news y'all the Pacers had all season.
I mean, shit. What else? What are we gonna do? Like, we've been injured. We've been garbage. Like, what we supposed to do? Like, everybody been hurt outside of Pascal. Nah, but like, I'm cool with everybody else. I mean, Norman Powell, I give it. You know, he made it. I'm cool with it. It is what it is. Did you say, well, you did say Brandon Ingram, but didn't you pick Brandon Ingram over Scotty, though?
I think I did, yeah. I think I did.
Man, you knew Scotty was going to make it, bro. Come on. It's like, but somebody got to take Giannis' spot. And then, low-key, somebody got to take Shea's spot. That might go to Sengun. You got to make the world. Or they could keep it. I think they have 8, so they could keep it 7. Sengun gotta make it. I think Sengun should have made it. Pascal. See, that's the thing with the Pascal thing. As a coach, what do you reward? Is it just play, or are you at least making your team better? Because the Pacers suck.
I think it's supposed to be both.
Pacers,
I think you're supposed to be more play and what your team is doing. As the coaches voting players in, I think they should take into account winning. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the starters, yeah, it's fan voted. But
it's like there's no way, like a team that's literally bottom 13 and 38 of All Star should make it.
Because if that was the case, LaMelo should have made it. Was it last year? If that's the case, LaMelo should have made it.
Fan voted and didn't make it. It didn't even make it in the 4 reserves. Yes. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, what we doing?
But I thought Ingram should have definitely got in over him, bro. Because him and Scotty, they the reason why they this good. Because RJ missed hella time, Quickly missed some time, Podol was missed hella time. So them two is the ones that's keeping that team alive, and they 6 in the East right now.
Yeah, I thought MPJ should have made it. Kawhi definitely should have made it. Let me see.
What about your boy Embiid? Because if Kawhi made it, Embiid should have a case at making it in. They both play about 30-something games.
But see, it's hard because I can't say.
If Kawhi made it, Embiid definitely has a case, dog.
Because I can't, because I was about to say, well, Kawhi has been hooping recently, but then Embiid been hooping recently. Mm-hmm. So I can't even say that. Embiid makes a case. But I think it's because Kawhi Leonard was hooping earlier than Embiid, and then he got the Clippers right back up, at least in play-in, before James Harden decided to, give up on everybody. Chris Haynes said the Jazz declined offer from Pacers, including 2 first-round picks for Walker Kessler. Also, they said, hell no. But the Pacers said, we'll do it.
That's the crazy thing. Y'all declining this, but y'all didn't want to pay the man.
True that.
Like, make it make sense. Like, y'all obviously value him, but you don't pay him. I mean, now his bag then went down now because he got injured, but that don't make no sense to me.
The Pacers offered the same thing for Walker Kessler, who's younger. The same exact trade, and they said no.
How old is Zubac?
Zubac's got to be at least probably like 27, 28.
The Charlotte Hornets are trading Tyus Jones to the Mavericks for Malachi Brent.
Boy, some BS.
Yeah, I don't get what they do. I don't get that one. I mean, granted, y'all did have a lot of guards over there, though. So somebody had to go.
I'm so excited.
Zubac. Zubac is only whatchamacallit. He got the same birthday as whatchamacallit. He's 28.
Yeah, I thought so. And Walker Kessler got to be like 20. Walker Kessler probably like 22. Like probably like, I wouldn't be shocked if he was like 22. Let me see. Walker Kessler.
Yeah, Walker Kessler.
24.
24. Yeah, he's 24. Yeah.
Young as hell. I mean, look. Well, at least with Zubac, he did just get paid too. So you have him for a decent amount of time. I think you probably have at least 3 years left. I think they have 3 years left with him. Let me look real quick. Yeah, well, no, you got 2. You got basically the rest of this year and 2 years left at $20 million, which is really low. That's a steal. You get Zubac for $20 million, basically. That's a steal. Look at this, man. You let Miles Turner go, you get a better center down the line. Look at that, man.
It was looking ugly for y'all at first, though.
I don't think it was that bad. I mean,
because we didn't know what center y'all was gonna get though. Because it was a push with Gafford, Zubac, and then Kessler.
And the fact that it's not like there was and it's like, well, you're the college guy more. There was no center that you're worth taking number 1 overall anyway. Yeah. So it's like, what was you gonna do? Yeah. So we back. Bernardo, I think Pascal really should have been there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know if Cat should have been in here.
No, I don't think Cat should have been there either.
You had
I
Cat
feel
though on
like
your team.
I mean, because we needed a big. You can't go all fours and guards out there when the Euro team and nothing full of bigs. I feel like that's the reason why Cat got in, only because we needed bigs.
Have you seen the teams? One of those teams don't even have a center.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
I think it's that LeBron Curry team. They don't even have a center. Literally,
Yeah, that's
they
nasty.
already
That's
announced the
nasty.
3 teams. Did you see that? Hold on. Let me
No,
see.
I ain't see it. I haven't heard anything about the All Star game. I haven't been hearing nothing about the Super Bowl.
You're saying no
And the Super
motherfuckers
Bowl is
really
what
don't care.
3 days away, ain't it? 2 days
Shit,
away.
Sunday, man. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because then I want to give like winners and losers so far. Because I don't know why I didn't put that in a text message, but I knew we was probably gonna say who's a winner, who's a loser. The Bucks are in talks with the Grizzlies about Ja Morant trade. Let's see if they can make this in the next 20 minutes.
Boy, now you think Giannis stays if they get Ja?
See, Giannis is the I'm starting to dislike that nigga, bro. I'm starting to dislike this nigga, bro. He getting on my nerves, low key. Low key, he probably say yes. Cause he gonna be like, y'all try. I just want to see y'all try. So,
But that roster still gonna be nasty. Depending on who they trade, Ryan Rollins or Kevin Porter, both of them probably gone.
Apparently, they don't want to give up right like earlier, like last, like middle, probably like late last month. They was talking about the Grizzlies wanted Ryan Rollins, but the Bucks ain't trying to give him up. Nigga, it's Ja Morant. And it's Ryan, nothing against Ryan Rollins, who been hooping. But come on now, be serious. You asking for Ryan Rollins and I get Ja? Heartbeat. Love you, Ryan Rollins, most improved. I'm taking Ja Morant over
So
Ryan
potentially it'd be Ja, KPJ,
Kuzma,
Giannis, Kuzma.
I don't know.
Giannis and Miles Turner.
That ain't sexy. Let me see. Red said Warriors got KP. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck the Warriors doing. They went to plan C. They Francisco go late on this, but yeah, if LeBron goes to the Cavs, it's really a good team and has a chance to win a ring. But I will say Harden needs to share the ball more. He does, I think.
Yeah, he gonna be the odd man out. Well, not odd man out, but I think he gonna be the third option.
The Cavs lineup could be what the Lakers should be right now. I'm trying to find these teams so we can pivot to these games. Okay, this is one of the All Star teams. Hear me out. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, and Norman Powell.
They not winning shit. They not winning shit.
The other USA team: Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Kay Cunningham, Jalen Durant, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey.
I think they winning. That's who's gonna face the Euro. That's gonna face the Euro team.
And then the Euros is we know the Euros, so it's the Euros.
Yeah, it's gonna be that second team versus the Euros.
Well, they don't got no big, bro. The tallest nigga is Bron. Well, the biggest nigga Bron.
And then Bron probably not even gonna play.
He sure not.
And then Steph hurt, so is Steph gonna play?
Shit, and hurt too. All right, man. Let's pivot to these winners and losers so far. I know I didn't say it in the text. That's my bad. But so far from what these trades, who do you have as a winner? What teams do you have as winners?
Obviously, the Wizards, the Jazz, the Pacers now with that move. The Hawks, I'm up in the air about the Hawks. I don't know if they really winners. They not losers for sure, but I wouldn't necessarily classify them as winners. I thought that was an okay trade. Who else? That's I think they Cavs. The Cavs. I forget about the Cavs. The Cavs getting James Harden. They're winners. Um, and that's about it.
Would you say Timberwolves a winner?
I feel like that they like the Hawks. I feel like yeah, it was a good trade, but you're not no loser. But I wouldn't necessarily say it was a good trade. It was okay. I think it was okay for them. I don't think that's gonna be the needle mover, but it was an okay trade for them.
Would you say Celtics a winner?
Yeah, Celtics are a winner. They got Vucevic. Yeah, they a winner. Celtics are winners.
Yeah, I would say the Jazz getting Triple J. That was a great pickup. You got another big, not even rebounded, but defensive wise, it's great to pair with Walker Kessler next to Lauri
Mm-hmm.
Markkanen. The Cavs, obviously James Harden, like James Harden, Darius Garland. James Harden at this point is better than Garland, and he's just more healthier. So you got to give the Cavs a winner. As winners, the Wizards, they're a winner. getting 80 for basically Chris
And
Middleton.
Trey.
Yes, yeah, we can combine. Yes, Wizards, clearly. They're the first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're the first. I will say it again. You turn Chris Middleton, CJ McCollum, and Corey Kispert to Anthony Davis and Trae Young. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you
That's
can't.
nasty work. That's nasty work, boy.
Hey, man, I think that. Hey, I don't know. It's crazy because about if you would have said 3-4 years ago, hey,
80 for Corey Kispert, and Chris Middleton. Hell no, I would have said, what drugs you on?
I could get that. I could get two basically superstars players for just them. Hey, I would have been like, yeah, you tripping, brother. I would say the Timberwolves are winning. I think because they got a better ball handler, a person that can play defense, who's been shooting the ball really well at IO. I definitely think they're a winner. I low-key think your Hornets are a sneaky winner. I think they sneaky winner. Because I think Kobe White is better than Colin Sexton. I think he's just better. So it's like, I mean, and then he a free agent this year, so next year, so you don't have to sign him. So I think that was a win move. The Thunder winner. You got a shooter. You need shooting. Jared McCain is definitely going to play for them. I think they definitely are a winner. Let's go to the losers. We know who a loser is.
Chicago Bulls. That's the only losers I got. Chicago.
We haven't traded nobody, and we got 13 minutes left.
Who? The Bulls.
Yes. You gotta trade. Like, you still got. What are you gonna do? You have 13
We just gonna go small ball. We really gonna go small ball.
So their lineup.
Giddy at the 5.
So is it gonna be Josh, if they do keep these players? Oh my God. Josh Giddey, Anthony, Montes. Shit. I don't even know who the 4 is. It might be Patrick Williams now.
Patrick Williams, yep. Probably Patrick Williams.
Jalen Smith. Oh God.
Or Nick Richards, whichever one they probably Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith been playing decent. Been decent.
That's nasty.
A loser, the Heat, because once again, you guys fake like y'all gonna make a trade and then don't do it. Like, this is what I be talking about. Like, y'all don't do it. Or maybe y'all actually did do it, but the Bucks said, nah, we're good. Nah, we're good. I'm definitely putting the Heat as a loser. I think the Kings are a loser too. What if the Kings get Ja though? What if they somehow sneak in and get Ja? Are they a loser still?
Nah. Because they need, nah, because I think John Sabonis and between Zach, DeMar, and Westbrook, one or two of them gone for sure. But I think the Kings would be back in a decent spot if they got Ja, or say Zach and Sabonis. That's not a bad big 3.
Bobby Marks, the Chicago Bulls and the Sacramento Kings are the 2 teams to watch for a Ja Morant deal before the deadline.
Hey, if he comes to the Bulls, I'll be happy. That's how many D Rose. How many D Rose?
Putting Ja in Chicago. Well, I can't say that because he in Memphis. It's like whatever.
He'll be all right here. He'll be all right. He ain't gonna move the same how he moved in Memphis here, G. Because in Memphis, he could to an extent be protected in Memphis. Ain't no being protected in Chicago, bro. Ain't nobody safe in Chicago, bro. No matter besides Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose, them the only 2.
I think Connor Bedard is definitely safe. Caleb Williams is safe. P. Chrome Armstrong is safe. Yeah, they safe. They'll be good. Who else is a loser? Can we put your Pistons as a loser?
No, I don't think they lost it. How you feel like they lost?
Because they
gained the shooter.
They get to score though.
I want to say it's an L. Because we still got shooting and we need the most shooting.
I guess. Pelicans, because they ain't trade nobody. You could have got hella shit for these two. You could have got a lot for Zion, potentially, a Herb Jones.
Well, you seen that they said that they want to build around Zion now.
Yeah, and they said this roster is a playoff team, but they're clearly 13-40.
Hey, I thought it could have been a playoff team or a play-in team. Not playoff, but a play-in team.
Look, I'm not gonna look. It's only 1 year. Joe Dumars is getting to Mike Dunleavy territory. He's getting there.
Yeah, he is. You know what's even crazy? You know they've been playing Derek Queen less too.
He sold my parlay last night, bro.
What'd you do? His rebounds and assists?
Yes,
I did too.
Bro. Oh my God, G. Look at this, G. So I wasn't watching the game. I wasn't watching that game, right? I'm looking at, I was on Prize Picks, sponsor us. I was like, okay. He's like, I think he had like 8. I think he had 8 at halftime. I'm like, okay. All he needs to do is literally get 5 more. That's all he needs to get. Come back later. I said, oh, he's at 10. And I'm like, damn, he's stuck at 10. But mind you, I'm looking at the score on Prize Picks, not on the actual box score in ESPN. I see that the Bucks go up by 3, but they take it away because Miles Turner stepped out of bounds, so it didn't count. So I'm like, okay, they're going to overtime. I look, bro, that shit say he playing 22
He didn't play
minutes.
he didn't play in overtime or the fourth quarter at all, Jay.
Yeah, man. What we doing? He sold my shit, bro.
Yeah, same here.
Rego sold my shit. Eastern Conference teams do not make a trade at the deadline. The Miami Heat. What loser you got? What losers you got?
I told you shit, just the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago motherfucking Bulls. Yes, they the only team.
Are the Mavericks a loser?
Yes. Because I don't think they should have traded AD. I think they should have just waited, Jay. They should have just waited 1 more year.
They're definitely a loser. Okay, so let's do our Pickems. And probably by the time we end our Pickems, it'll be 2:00. So then if something happens, we'll stop in the middle of the Pickems. Okay. NBA Pickems, NBA Fridays games, Heat and the Celtics.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics. Knicks and the Pistons.
Give me the Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons. Pacers and the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks.
Give me the Milwaukee Bucks. Pelicans and the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. Grizzlies and the Trailblazers.
Give me the Blazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers. Clippers and the Kings.
Give me the Kings.
Give me the LA Clippers. NBA Saturdays games. Nuggets and the Bulls.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. Wizards and the Nets.
Give me the Nets.
Give me the Washington Wizards. Rockets and the Thunder.
Give me the Rockets.
Yeah, give me the Houston Rockets. Mavericks and the Spurs.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs. Jazz and the Magic.
Magic.
Give me the Orlando Magic. Hornets and the Hawks.
Hornets.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks. Warriors and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. 76ers and the Suns.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers. Grizzlies and the Trailblazers.
Blazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers. Cavs and the Kings.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers. NBA Sundays games. Knicks and the Celtics.
Knicks.
Give me the Boston Celtics. Heat and the Wizards.
Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat. Pacers and the Raptors.
Raptors.
Give me the Toronto Raptors. Clippers and the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. NBA Mondays games. Bulls and the Nets.
Nets.
Give me the Chicago Bulls. Pistons and the Hornets.
Well, you gonna take them even with all them guards?
Yes. Sir.
Oof. Who you say?
Pistons and the Hornets.
I'm gonna go Hornets.
Against your Pistons? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me the Detroit Pistons. Jazz and the Heat.
Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat. Bucks and the Magic.
Magic.
Give me the Orlando Magic. Hawks and the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kings and the Pelicans.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go Pelicans.
Give me the New Orleans Pelicans. Cavs and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. Grizzlies and the Warriors.
Warriors.
Give me the Golden State Warriors. Thunder and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. 76ers and the Trailblazers.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers. NBA Tuesdays games. Pacers and the Knicks.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks. Clippers and the Rockets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets. Mavericks and the Suns.
I'm gonna go Mavs.
Give me the Phoenix Suns. Spurs and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. NBA Wednesdays games. Bulls and the Celtics.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics. Hawks and the Hornets.
Hornets.
Give me the Charlotte Hornets. Wizards and the Cavs.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bucks and the Magic.
Magic.
Give me the Orlando Magic. Pacers and the Nets.
Nets.
Give me the Indiana Pacers. Knicks and the 76ers.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers. Pistons and the Raptors.
Pistons.
Give me the Detroit Pistons. Clippers and the Rockets.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets. Trailblazers and the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. Heat and the Pelicans.
Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat. Thunder and the Suns.
Suns.
Give me the Phoenix Suns. Kings and the Jazz.
Jazz.
Give me the Utah Jazz. Grizzlies and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. Spurs and the Warriors.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs. And finally, NBA Thursday game before All Star break. Bucks and the Thunder.
Thunder.
Give me the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailblazers and the Jazz.
Blazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers. And finally, Mavericks and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. Let me read these before I do our outro. Let me see. Francisco. It's tweaking. My snubs for the All Star Ingram and Shampoo and Pascal shouldn't have been an All Star. I agree. Nothing against him. Ridge, Clippers done traded Zubac. I don't like this. Fuck it. If we rebuilding, my nigga Kawhi better go out to the Pistons and win for both. Well, they said they're not
Yes,
trading him,
sir.
so they said they're not trading them. Chris Haynes said they're not trading him. Damn, I'm gonna miss the contending brother. They ain't nobody worried about that. But that's it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to Full Court Entertainment Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. And also, if you want to hear me and Charles yap, you can go follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you guys give us a 5-star review and leave a comment and like all our videos. Make sure you hype up all our videos too. Definitely a lot of difficulties this podcast, but we made it through. Trade deadline. The deadline is over. So Giannis didn't get traded. John Moran apparently is still on
trade. Yeah.
So, but we'll go over it next week. Hope Reg will pop on. But until next time, we will see you guys later.